A small monkey is captured, bound for a pet store in America. The animal carries a deadly virus.
Now, I know that some of us have doubts about what we're about to do. We'd be less than human if we didn't. But the fate of the nation, perhaps the world, is in our hands. We cannot, we dare not refuse this burden. I'm confident that each of you will do his duty. God forgive us.
Your town is being quarantined.
We got 19 dead. We got 100 more infected. It's spreading like a brush fire.
What are you talking about?
If one of them's got it, then 10 of them have got it now. And if one of them gets out of Cedar Creek, we have a very interesting problem.
If that bug gets out of there, 260 million Americans will be dead or dying.
I'm leaving with the team in an hour.
From the heart of a small California town.
Damn it, Sam, I want to save these people same as you.
To the inner circle of power in Washington.
The most optimistic projection for the spread of the virus is this: 24 hours, 36 hours, 48 hours.
The greatest medical crisis of all time.
We can't stop it.
Begins.
Try to remain calm.
Many people are dying and are going to continue to die unless we find this monkey.
There will be panic the likes of which we have never seen.
There you are!
Attention, Portland residents, citizens of San Diego, residents of Atlanta, Denver residents of Detroit, attention, Dallas residents, citizens of Chicago.
From the SKO Media Group studio in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, it's time for the Some Kind of Radio Show, starring Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew. Call in or text to 234-200-5110. That's 234-200-5110. Now, here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
Aren't you gonna put them on?
Apparently the phone's ringing. Welcome to Some Kind of Radio Show Quarantine Edition. All right, everybody, welcome to the show. We're live, we're worldwide, we're everywhere. We're here live on Facebook Live, doing the program this evening.
Do you need help?
How's it going, everybody? Pardon me as I kind of get situated here this afternoon, this evening. Who's all on with me right now? John, I see you're there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm right here, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, just another day in paradise.
We have paradise? Oh.
Well, you know, paradise is in the eye of the beholder.
That's a very true statement. I will give you that. That's for sure.
I mean, yeah, the world's crazy right now. We all get it, but you know.
Right.
Is that Munchie over there? I see.
Yeah, she's coming back here in a second. She's running around. She's looking for another set of headphones right now, but she's going to be sitting with me, as well as Katie's going to be sitting with me here. So
I was going to say, as if you don't have 17 pairs there, right?
Yeah, I got pairs of headphones, but no one can seem to find any. But anyway, welcome to the program. We're here live. We'd love to take your calls here if you'd like to join us. 234-250-110. Tonight's kind of getting back to doing some movie salutes. I figured tonight's a great one with picking Outbreak with Dustin Hoffman and Morgan Freeman. Rene Russo's in that movie. Cuba Gooding Jr. So, 1995 movie called Outbreak, and it's about a virus that came out and kind of took over a small town, and kind of compared it to Ebola in a way, but it spread like the flu. So
I mean, that's fitting. That's fitting for right now for what we're going through.
exactly. You know, we're kind of all in our self-imposed quarantines here. This is for me day number 18 of the quarantine and being at home here and just trying to keep busy and trying not to go crazy around here. But yeah, well, it is what it is. We're kind of all going a little bit insane. And I got the girls with me. I got Lori and Katie with me here in the studio.
The potato has arrived.
The potato has arrived. Are you
potato?
She keeps calling herself a potato.
I'm a short potato. You sure are.
Yeah. So
you are not a potato. You don't look like a potato. Trust me.
I'm short potato.
she moves around like a sack of potatoes. I can tell you that. Anyway, I'm not alone here tonight. I had the girls with me.
Yeet.
They are going to be
The
here with
toxic
me.
twins.
Yeah, the toxic twins. That's what we
Sure.
should call them, the toxic twins.
Sure.
The toxic twins. That's it. Mm-hmm. Tonight, again, we are doing the movie Outbreak. I also want to take your calls tonight and talk about what are you doing in this quarantine? Are you an essential worker or are you not an essential worker? And we know John is an essential worker because he's essential to he's essential to the life cycle. You know, John, if you didn't know, he is a porn star on the side, and he's essential to making pornographic movies to keep people entertained. Okay, I'm totally
Well,
off
of course,
base.
absolutely, especially from the bathroom.
Yeah, from the bathroom. Pornos from the bathroom.
Ew.
Yeah. And John also does confessions from the bathroom, too. So if you have a confession, tonight's the night to do it, because John will most likely be in the bathroom all night. So
Wasn't his name Father John or something?
he is Father John. Yeah, Father John. Then, of course, Eric.
I always will be Father John.
And Eric Nanneroni's with me on the phone. Not with me in the studio, but on the phone. He's with us tonight via phone. And we will be here. We'll be taking your calls, 234-250-110. We'll be here until 10 p.m. That is the plan. As long as good God willing that we're able to sit here and do our show. So.
Yeet.
And the computer don't shit the bed.
No, as long as it don't. Yeah, exactly. Well, so far it's been pretty good. So it's been working like a champion, and looks like the
your
stream.
butt's been working like a champion?
My butt always works like a champion, Munchie.
Disgusting.
Yeah, because
Disgusting.
I am the king of excessive flatulence, and it's what I do best. And I do it for your entertainment and our entertainment here. Always for everyone's entertainment. That's what I do.
It's not that entertaining.
It's entertaining for me.
Not very entertaining.
It is entertaining.
Kind of stinky though too.
It is. It can be. It can be at times.
Okay. When he goes to the restroom, you can smell it and hear it from downstairs. It's very disgusting.
That somehow does not surprise me.
It doesn't surprise anybody.
That surprises nobody.
It's
Nope.
Not a surprise.
And he says he's a champion.
I am a champion.
Sure.
He's a champion of a lot of things.
I'm the foosball champion, man. Bullshit.
Such language. Such
I
language.
do have a
was
quick
like that.
question for. I do have a quick question for Katie though.
Yeah.
What do you think about having to repeat whatever grade you're in?
She loved the post we made the other night.
Yeah.
About having to repeat the grades. It was a April
can't do
Fool's
that.
joke.
You can't No do that.
comment. She was pissed. She wasn't real happy at all.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
It was quite entertaining.
They only make you repeat
Yeah.
the grade unless necessary. Hey!
Quite
You-
entertaining.
Huh? 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 Huh?
So anyway,
Huh?
since I have you kids on the show,
Kids,
teenagers. Well, you're still kids.
No. Potatoes.
Potatoes.
They're
Llamas.
teenagers. Oh, look out,
Teenagers.
world.
Llamas.
One's a teen, one's a potato. Apparently.
Apparently one of them's a potato.
Yeah.
I'll say potato, tomato, tomato. What makes the difference?
Right. So what have you guys been doing to keep busy during this whole home quarantine thing. Tell me your guys' point of view, your perspective.
Of like the whole thing in general, or what we've been doing?
The whole thing in general and what you've been doing.
Okay, so I think in general, this whole like quarantine was just nuts. Hey! Okay.
It's nuts.
It's nuts. And I think they're only making people like fear more of it, even though it's kind of like the flu, but a little bit worse than the flu.
Well, it's more like a really bad case of pneumonia from what everyone's...
It's kind of like a mix of in between of it.
Right.
But I don't see like what the point of like locking everything down for, like, and they're taking like all essential, like non-essential items out of Walmart. They might be, because they started doing that in Virginia.
In Virginia? What are they taking out of Virginia? I haven't seen that story.
Like they're taking like
They're doing it at every
non-essential.
Walmart.
They're taking out non-essential items like chargers or
No.
Eric works for he can tell, he can kind of shed light on this.
Okay.
I'm quarantining right now, so actually I'm off for at least the next 2 weeks. But,
Oh, really? You're quarantined?
Yeah, that's by state. Yeah.
That sucks.
That's by state that they're blocking off the non-essential. But the one thing is, they are finally limiting the amount of customers that could be in the store at once, and that's nationwide.
Yeah, I heard about that
That's
happening.
stupid too, because like so many people need to go to the store.
They should have done 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, they should have done that weeks ago instead of let's wait till 2 weeks into the quarantine before you do that.
Yeah, like, hey, how about we just like...
Yeah, people need to go to the store, but also they need to not go in and screw around and browse. Get what you need and
go.
Get out.
Exactly.
Because too many people are going in and browsing and mostly exposing the workers and other people. That the workers that have to be there. So,
right.
But they're just going in and browsing and because they have nothing better to do versus getting in, getting out, and going home.
Right. And a lot of people aren't doing that. They're still kind of lollygagging around. I mean, I've been to the store a couple times, and you see a lot of people just walking around and just lollygagging around. No, when I go to the store, I want to get in and get the hell out of there.
Just get what you need, like this whole entire thing.
Yeah, get what you need and go.
Don't take all the toilet paper.
Acme still has no toilet paper. Literally. They have like...
Well, there's plenty at the Costco. I went to Costco a couple
plenty.
weeks ago, and there's plenty there. But you're allowed to get one big pack, and that's it. That's one big pack.
Yeah, you can only get like so many things at once now because people were like just grabbing so much because they act like, oh no, the coronavirus is going to affect my butt too.
World's gonna be over.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like a zombie apocalypse to them, but it's not.
Right. Anyway, yeah, I mean it's crazy. I mean this whole thing is crazy. I mean I've been off work now 18 days. I've just been home. Last couple of days we did some delivery driving. I didn't do any today. I just I'm gonna wait till tomorrow and do some more. I'm gonna go out probably all day tomorrow and drive as much as possible and see how much.
I went with Lori today.
Yeah. Anyway, Kate, what have you been doing to kind of keep busy? I know you've been sleeping a lot.
Yeah, she has.
Sleep.
She's a sleepy potato.
No, she's not a potato. You're a potato.
She's a sleepy Caitlin.
She's a sleepy potato. You're a potato. She's a potato.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
She's just been sleeping and eating chocolate.
Sleeping, eating chocolate, and farting excessively.
Sure.
That sounds like Peg Bundy to me.
And chasing Tiny and keep getting him up and down the bed.
Chasing dogs and playing around and.
I've been doing art stuff. And schoolwork.
I've been doing just a lot of here's the thing. Like I the one thing with this, I've been going to bed really late at night, like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm getting up at like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, God, I'm not used to doing that. I'm used to going to bed by midnight at the latest and being up at 6:30, 7 o'clock. I've been doing that for so long, and then this last 18 days, I've just...
You can see it.
I've been up so late and staying up late, and then I get up at 11, 12 o'clock, and then I'm like, oh, my whole day's wasted now. Well, whoop.
Whoops.
Yeah. Then I've been working in the yard, trying to do some yard work and working around the house, doing little projects, trying to keep busy. Trying to do this show every couple weeks. 2 weeks ago, I lost my voice completely. I had zero voice. It was gone.
I wish I was there to see it.
It was so gone. I had no voice. And then last week, the computer kind of, just kind of had a moment. So
I had the same thing he had.
So
and I'm not sick yet.
But no coronavirus here. Just talk to the doctor, and he says, you got a cold. You got a cold.
Congestion.
I had a
allergies.
I had a virtual visit with my doctor today, and that was interesting. It was interesting, but it went well. It was kind of neat. I did a video chat with my doctor, and I talked to him for about 20 minutes this morning, and he's like, "Oh, it sounds like you probably just had a cold." And
what is that? That's cold.
But
I had a virtual conversation with my ELA teacher today.
Yeah, and you guys starting the virtual schooling here because of
Monday.
On Monday, you guys
don't remind me.
Yeah, you guys got to do online schooling. It's like Lori Munchie
2
here.
2 days a week.
She was
2 days a week.
2 days a week. Yes, 5 days a week.
There's one class is 2 days, and then another class is 2 days.
Okay, so you guys break it up.
Yeah, they break it up into 2-hour sessions for 1 day is 1 hour, and then another day is an hour.
Okay.
They try to keep it under the 2 hour.
Yeah, I was wondering how.
What time? I gotta check the schedule.
I was trying to wonder
8
how you
a.m.
guys
to
did that.
10:30.
Because you did
10:30 to 12.
Because you did homeschooling for about 5 years.
6 years.
6 years, and it was a lot different than what they're having you do now.
Yeah.
But it's you couldn't wait to go back to school. Hey, guess what? Now you're stuck doing homeschooling again.
Yeah, for another till May 1st or longer.
That could be long. I feel bad for.
It will probably be
the rest of the year.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be the rest of the school year for sure.
A lot of teachers didn't know that if there was going to be a quarter 4 this year.
Right.
Because of all this.
That's the thing.
It sucks. It sucks for the athletes. My sister plays lacrosse, and she was trying to go for 100 goals. Well,
right.
Of course, with the lacrosse season being canceled or on hold, she's probably not going to get the 100 goals in her high school career, which, I know she was really looking forward to.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right. Yeah, it's interesting. This whole thing is interesting. We were supposed to be, we were on quarantine till April the 6th, and then that's extended out through May 1st, and it could go longer. Just the way this is starting to kind of shape up right now. I applied for my unemployment benefits 18 days ago, and I'm still pending. I have nothing back yet. I've gotten a lot of, they need more information emails, so I give them all the information they need, and still waiting, still pending, so we'll see. We'll see.
Truly, I think they should shut down everything for 2 weeks. Let people know you have till this date, but on this date, we're shutting everything down. So get what you need ahead of time, and then we're going to shut everything down for 2 weeks, and that should curve everything, and then everything should be good.
Right, you would think, but we can't shut everything down. Oh my God, because if they made an announcement they're shutting everything down, the grocery stores would be insane again. The banks would be insane. Yeah. I went today to deposit some money in the bank today to pay my mortgage, and I literally had to go to three banks, three ATMs today to get the money out that I needed off of. The card, I get money for the kids every month, so I was gonna pull that money out and throw that in my checking account. Well, I had to go to 3 different ATMs today just to get money.
I bet that was a fun journey.
That was a pain in the ass. I did that, and then finally I was able to go. Once I got to the credit union, and because even my credit union, the ATM was shut down. So I'm like, good God. So people are draining the ATMs this weekend like it's great. I went to 3 different banks, three different ATMs, and three of them, the third one was finally actually a working ATM. I'm like, oh my God, unbelievable.
I bet you were jumping.
And then
for
the
joy.
lines at the banks were insane. Like I said, fortunately, I bank with my credit union, so I was like third in line, just to go deposit money. That was pretty quick, but it took me longer to find an ATM because, like I said, I went to the ATM at the credit union first, and that was, I guess from what the lady in the bank told me, they ran out of money by 10:30 this morning because people were withdrawing so much money out. So they said they were going to refill it around 1 o'clock, and it was like 12:30. I'm like, so I just went around 3 to 4 different ATMs. Kind of the same thing going on everywhere today. It was crazy. And I'm like, wow, okay. But there was a lot of lines for people depositing their checks and things like that around the noon, 1 o'clock lunch hour for the people that are still working. And it was like, oh my God, it was insane, unbelievable. But it's funny, for all this quarantine. I've been out. I've been doing some delivery driving just because you got to try to make a little bit of money, and you still see a good amount of cars on the road, and a good amount of people out still, not in their homes. Whether I don't know if they're running errands or going to the store, but I mean, I've seen a lot of cars out. I mean, I don't know how it is down in Morgantown there, John. How's the traffic down there? I mean, how compared to like a normal day for you down there?
Honestly, it's a lot sparser down here.
Yeah.
Because since they closed the university, all the kids are gone, so
Right.
it's like summertime.
Right.
But now the thing is, and I have to give kudos to the people in Morgantown.
Okay.
We've actually been very good about staying home and just going to do what you need to do and go and getting back home and staying there.
Right.
In fact, the local county here actually got an A for the people actually adhering to the guidelines.
No, that's good. That's good. That's real good.
And the state got a B. The state got a B for all that. I don't know who did those ratings, but hey, it is what it is. Excuse me. But yeah, we've had. I think we've had our cases here kind of level off a little bit, which is good.
Good.
We have 30 here within the county.
Right.
But 20 some of them are from a nursing home here in town.
Right.
So the majority of cases being there and everything closed in over there. I don't see our cases going up a whole heck of a lot.
Right. And they're talking about, and here in Ohio, I didn't see the latest numbers, but I know they were talking a week ago, like we're going to start getting 4,000 or 5,000 new cases a day. And I'm like, I don't know where they're getting these numbers at. I'm just not seeing that. If everything kind of stays on pace, I'm not seeing how they're going to get this 4,000 and 5,000 cases a day. I'm just not seeing those numbers here. And they're talking about the next 2 weeks. I'm just like, I don't see that. But I mean, she's comparing to New York here, and I'm like, you're comparing a state of 11 million people to a city of 18 million people, and you're comparing apples to, in this case, Buckeyes to apples,
Exactly.
Right.
Comedy Killer's with us. Tony, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, gentlemen?
It's going. How's things in your neck of the woods?
The words.
Sitting on my porch, smoking a cigar and talking to y'all, practicing our social distancing.
There you go.
What did you get words for?
Good.
I said woods.
You said words.
I did not say words. I said whatever, Munch.
You said words.
Dweeb.
Thank you.
Jeez.
So, Earl,
Yes.
I got the latest numbers.
Okay.
3,312 cases, 288 in the ICU, 895 hospitalized, 91 deaths.
Right. And they're saying, and this is being said a week ago, we're going to get 5,000 new cases a day. I'm like, or 3,000 to 5,000 cases. I'm like, I'm not seeing those numbers. I mean,
Do your math.
the state of Ohio is comparing us to New York. And you can't compare a big state,
Big city to a state.
Well, you can't compare New York City to the state of Ohio.
We're a small state.
Well, you got to think, New York City, you got 18 million people all jammed in together, okay? And you got, I could see why they all got it there, okay? Because so many people in such a small space, you're going to spread it like wildfire. And that's what happened in New York City. she's comparing that here in Ohio. I'm like, we're a lot more spread out, of an area, and there's 7 million less people. I'm not seeing the comparison there.
Hey, Earl, remember when I told you a couple weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, we had that special show on Sunday?
Right.
Remember I told you about health officials and always going towards the worst case scenario?
Oh, sure. Oh, they are.
There's, and Tony's welcome to chime in anytime. But if you know what a bell curve looks like, and the kids will learn this in school eventually, it's a normal distribution, and where you're at is you're pretty sure that 95% of the thing are going to end up within this curve. But that again, it's a model. It's not reality.
Right, exactly. They're basing on a model like a hurricane model. I mean, that's what they're comparing it to here in Ohio.
Well, exactly. And even the Dr. Fauci and Burke saw the people are doing the federal response to tell you.
Right.
A model is only good as assumptions put into it.
Right. Right.
Period.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. That's yeah.
Because it's like DeWine's little daily updates and Dr. Death, Dr. Amy.
Yeah, Dr. Death, exactly.
Dr. Death, I like that.
Well, it's because she comes out, she's so monotone.
Right.
Everything is like, Chicken Little, the sky is falling.
Oh, yes.
And it's just like, they won't say how many people have recovered from it.
No, they don't want to. They don't want to share those numbers.
Many people have recovered from it.
Right. Right.
The only people that are dying from it that it's killing are either elderly or people with compromised immune systems or previous breathing disorders like either COPD, lung disease, or asthma.
Right, exactly. That's kind of why I'm staying put as much as possible. Like I said, I've done some food delivery, but I'm not really in contact with really any people, when I'm doing it. I'm picking up, I'm at a distance, and when I'm delivering, dropping off at doors. So
you drop off the porch and you split.
Exactly. You drop off at the porch, take a picture, and ring the doorbell and knock or leave, and that's it. You're gone. You don't have to deal with anybody.
Bye.
So you're in
no contact.
It's very little it's very little to no contact with people. But really, that's
and the funny thing, and the funny thing is, it's like I went out and drove last night because I've had like the last 4 Fridays off. I had them prearranged before all this crap happened, and they've laid off a lot at my job.
Right.
Me being one of the veterans there, I'm like third from the top as far as tenure.
Right.
And so I got taken off my vendor route, and I'm doing bulk delivery, which is way more physical. Because I'm moving a lot of product.
Right.
And I'm definitely not doing an old person's job. I'm doing the younger person's job. That's typically why we've always had young guys on delivery and the older guys run vendor routes. And so I've been on 4 days because my boss was like, you know what, the guy's route you're running that we laid off.
Right.
We brought him back, but he agreed to be a dining employee because the way it instructs, whatever job you do is what you get paid for.
Okay.
So he's making like $5 an hour less as a dining employee than he would be making as a driver, but it beats being laid off.
Sure.
Because a lot of people I know that are jumping on this $600 a month or $600 a week unemployment thing don't realize that because they've never been on unemployment before. It's taxable.
Oh, sure.
Federal, state.
Absolutely, it's taxable.
And and B, a lot of these people that are like me, like an Uber driver, are you can get on it, but what they're figuring the Uber drivers is if you're refusing to work because I just don't want to be around sick people, you're not getting anything.
Right.
You're just flat out refusing to work. There are other options, food delivery, and which needs people like crazy. I was out last night. I made great money.
Right.
Because nobody wants to drive.
Right.
I'm just like there. I have 1 or 2 people in the back seat, me in the front. I keep the windows cracked to keep it vented.
Right.
And only air I'm breathing in is from outside.
Right. Yeah, and like I said,
have been a lot better.
Like I said, I was telling folks here, before you jumped on, I filed my unemployment for, my basically my furlough, from my job until I filed that. I'm on 18 days ago. I applied when we were laid off, and I'm still in pending status from the state. They haven't approved me yet. And I even went through and I even told them exactly what it was. Hey, it says I'm off because of this coronavirus. The governor shut us down. I'm laid off, and even my work, they sent the same thing, and we're all laid off because of the coronavirus stuff. So, yeah, we're still wait. I'm still waiting. I'm still 18 days later, and I'm still waiting. But so, and like I said, well, in the meantime, if I can, go make a few bucks extra here and there, I've been doing it. Lori's been doing it. And it's just something to do. A, it gives us something to do, and B, it's a few bucks.
Gets you out of the house.
It's good to get out of the house, and. It's something, but anyway.
I mean, and that's why I'm still driving this, because I've got that craving for that social interaction amongst people.
Right.
I mean, my buddy got his bike impounded because he was out riding, just pleasure riding.
Mm-hmm.
And they want you. They are serious. They want you to stay at home.
Oh yeah.
I told him. I said, ride it to and from work. Get your wind therapy on your way to work and on your way from work, but don't be out pleasure riding just because I want to go ride, and I stopped in here, got a drink, and
Yeah.
The cops are good and well knowing that you're just out screwing around.
Right.
I mean, now here's an additional thing there, Earl.
Okay.
You may want to look. Cleveland Mayor Frank Jackson today. Did you see what he had to say?
No, I did not.
It was on Cleveland.com. He is getting ready to cancel all the summer events, all the the rib cook-offs and everything, and just ban everything in the city of Cleveland that's going to gather large crowds.
Right.
So guess what's going to set empty this year? Progressive Field.
Uh-huh.
Even if there's a baseball season and the mayor bans anything that'll gather large crowds.
Right.
The large crowds mean home and away teams too. So the Indians wouldn't be able to play in Progressive Field. They'd have to find another site to play in.
Right. Yeah. If they even
even
if they get to play, I mean, it's just the way this thing is kind of progressing here. I mean, because every part of the country is different. We're talking about Dr. Death, as you like to call her, is comparing us to New York City. I mean, you can't compare us to New York City. We're following New York's model. How are we following New York's model? You get 18 million people in a small space in New York City, opposed to 11.7 million people in this vast area known as Ohio. And you're comparing in this case, apples to Buckeyes.
Exactly.
It's kind of my whole point with this. It's like, I don't know.
You're comparing apples to peanut butter.
Yeah, something along them lines. Well, let's go ahead and take our first break and play our first clip from our movie tonight, Outbreak. Yeah, Outbreak. How's that for a
Chicken
pick?
wing.
Good choice.
It is a good choice. All right, we'll be right back. Some kind of radio show. Stay tuned.
Hey, sweetie poo. It looks like I'll be running a little late tonight.
Okay.
So anyway, I'll be a little late, okay? Oh, it's okay. I'll miss you too. I can't wait to snuggle. Honey, I got out on time after all. Yeah, meeting got postponed. Turns out we really didn't even need to.
Oh my god.
Buster! Put it there!
Sunny side up and... Oh, fucking shit. You want to know the secret how to get that shit off? Use your fingernails. There you are, motherfucker. Hey, it's your girl Kathy, and I got some brand new shit. You better peep this. My shit don't stick. What are you making, eggs? Or you cooking for robots? Beep, boop, beep. Most people can't stand this sound, but I can listen to it forever. Watch me now. Hey, yep. Do you even lift, bro? Speed bump! Woo! Look out, Spider-Man. I got that symbiote. Yeah, I bet you want some of that sticky monkey red. Monkey-looking motherfucker. Me? Well, you know I like to keep my monkey hot. Now, don't burn yourself now, because that shit's fire. Then I slide into the plate like, whoa. This my original recipe, dank chicken nuggies. I have infused this pan with the power of red copper. Hey, you want to see some real shit? This is how I pick up a sandwich. Try that shit at home. I'm saving time and money whipping these eggs, whipping these eggs. Then I drop a mac and cheese bomb on them. Woo! And the kids love it. Hey, the fox, I'm gonna call 911. That turned out all right. All right, let's send these boys home to mama. What? Just look at all that sweet sugar caramelized all over these nuts. And it's so easy to clean. Rip remix. Flip it round and flip it on upside down. Biscuits, you just got served. Breakfast. It's been real, Copper Pan. And you can buy yours today for $19.99. God damn. That's a good deal. Pay an extra $10 and I'll throw in my recipe book for free. And it's built to last.
Hey, that's my fucking pan.
Give me your money, you cheap prick. Fuck it, I'll even throw in the forever sharp copper knife. You know what would go great with this rock? Some tomato.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
Hi, Marilyn. Is he in there?
Colonel, just a minute, please.
Oh, come in, Sam. Lieutenant, would you be kind enough to get us some coffee? Would you like anything, Sam?
Why am I off Mataba, Billy?
Nothing for the Colonel. Yes, sir. Sit down, Sam. Now, did you or did you not say that Mataba was contained?
It's gonna pop up again. We don't have a blood test. We don't know how it's transmitted. We don't know diddly squat.
Well, there's a fresh outbreak of the hantavirus in New Mexico. CDC needs help, so we're sending you.
No, send Peterson's team.
Don't tell me who to send on an assignment, Colonel. I told Senator Rosales I'd send my best man. That's you. Now get the hell on out of here.
We've got baseline information on Hanta. What am I gonna do? To trap rats, Billy? We got the bug growing. We've got most of the protein isolated. We'll have an antibody test within a week. Casey's put the bug into rodents and rhesus, and if everything goes well, we'll know the genetic sequence within a month, and if you leave us alone, we'll map this guy down to its last gene. Make you famous.
Sam.
Yeah.
The odds of Mataba causing us any more problems are about 1,000,000 to 1, and you know that.
No, I don't know that.
Well, you should. And you would if you didn't harbor this morbid desire to face the end of the world.
You know it's the biggest thing we've ever seen.
Oh, Jesus. You're killing me.
Fresh, brand new virus.
You're still killing me.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show here live tonight, doing Facebook Live. We've moved the show from YouTube to Facebook Live, and of course we are streaming the show on 2 internet radio stations now. We are, of course, on Tuesday nights on the Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network, and Saturday nights on the Crooked River Radio Network as well. Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock as well as 8 o'clock on Saturdays. So 2 more places to check us out if you're not watching us live right now. And I'll unmute the phones as soon as I hear less background noise there. But we are back, and right now we're going to do a brew review. Brought one back, and I've been looking for this stuff for a while, and I finally found it. I found the Pabst Blue Ribbon hard coffee, guys. I found it. Yep, I found it. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to open it up, and we're going to give it a review here. All right, let's see. Okay, first pour. Oh, it looks like Kahlua and cream. If I were to, or Yoo-Hoo, first glance. Smells like Yoo-Hoo.
Like you.
You're You're a yoo-hoo.
Smells like yoo-hoo. And also, I'm going to add Ben to the line here because Ben's joining us as soon as he comes on. All right.
Tadpole.
Tadpole's on the line with us. All right, here we go.
Who's Tadpole?
Ben.
From Corn.
Okay.
Oh, hi,
All right,
Ben.
so I got the Pabst Blue Ribbon hard coffee. Here we go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna
You
give
drinking?
I'm gonna give it a shot. Here we go. Review time. Smells like yoo-hoo to
yeah.
me. Smells like yoo-hoo.
I'll give you my review when you're done, because I've had it.
Tastes like yoo-hoo with coffee in it. Basically, tastes like a Kahlua and cream in a lot of ways too.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit like a Kahlua and cream. That's what it tastes like to me. Is like Kahlua and cream. It's not bad.
Kind of like a White Russian.
Kind of like a White Russian.
Yeah.
That's what That's what it actually
dude-
compares to is a White Russian.
The dude would abide.
It's not bad. I don't know. This isn't my cup of tea. I mean, it's not bad.
One of
Well,
those
you gotta be
drink
All right, I drink the whole thing. I mean, it's only.
Yeah, you could have like 2, maybe 3 max.
One's enough for me. Pabst Blue Ribbon coffee. Okay. Hard
So
coffee.
you got to be a big coffee drinker like I am.
Yeah, I mean, I like coffee, but it's not one of those I can sit there and drink 2, 3 of these. I'd be good. I mean, it tastes like a kind of a cappuccino, kind of a yoo-hoo-y taste, kind of a Kahlua and cream taste. I mean, it's kind of like you got a little bit of all three kind of mixed in one. That's kind of what I get. It's actually not bad. I mean, I'm really surprised. I mean, I see Blue Ribbon. I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be disgusting. But this is actually, this is probably the best product they have on their market. I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm going to go 7.2 on it. It's not bad. I would definitely do it again. It's not bad at all. Not a bad product. All right, Ben, you've had this. What do you think of it?
So since I've had it, when did I have it? It was like over around Christmas. I had 2. So if I would to rate it, I would rate it probably 8.2.
8.2. Okay, we're in a general ballpark. I mean, what kind of flavors do you get out of it? I mean, I kind of get a little bit of a yoo-hoo. I get a Kahlua and cream. I kind of get a frappuccino. I mean, I get a little bit of all three things in it.
So when I had it, I got more of a chocolate taste than like PBR taste.
Oh yeah, you don't taste any beer in it. You don't taste any.
No, so I'd say like a iced coffee, like frappuccino type thing.
Yeah. And it'll put. and it's 5%. It's 5% alcohol too, so it's not exactly no weakling little drink, but it's not bad.
Oh.
It's not.
Yeah,
bad.
I'd give it.
It's not bad. It's really not bad. I found them at the Acme up here on Bailey Road. That's where I found it. That's where I was able to get it. So
beer hanger.
Yeah. So I got it over at the Acme on Bailey Road, and it's a little plug for them, but it's not bad. I would do this again. I mean, wouldn't be my I'm craving one of these, but it's not bad. It's not a bad beverage. So
Yeah, you'd be drinking your angry.
It's not a bad beverage. Not a bad beverage. Oh no, thank you.
You would be drinking your Angry Orchard, and I would be drinking those.
Yeah, I would. I mean, Angry Orchard, I'd be my go-to. I mean, obviously, but yeah, I'll tell you what, Tony, you would like this if you have, you would.
Oh, I've had it.
You had it. Okay, so you like it.
Oh yeah.
What would your rating be?
What would you rate? I mean, you've had it, Tony. What would you rate it?
I'd probably be in Ben's ballpark, but I'd probably even go an 8.5 or an 8.6.
Really? Okay. All right.
Just because it's an alternative to beer.
Yes.
And that's what I've been kind of. I just haven't been. I think the last couple of beers I've had, God, it's been a while.
Mm-hmm. I mean, to me, this is a mixed drink in a can. I mean, that's kind of where I see it.
Well, that's why I used to like. You remember them little Jack Daniel's bottle drinks, like the Lynchburg lemonade?
Yep, sure do, buddy.
You don't find those anymore.
No.
But I used to like that in the down home punch.
Yeah, those were good. Those were really good.
You just don't find them anymore.
No, you just don't see them anywhere. You're right. No, I mean those were pretty good too. I like those. Those were quite good. Quite good. All right, we're back.
If only I could have them anymore.
Yeah, we're back. We're talking about, of course, we're saluting the movie Outbreak. We're going to play clips of that throughout the evening. And, of course, we're all on our self-imposed quarantines. That's why we're not all here in the studio together. We're here, everyone's at their own homes tonight. And, of course, my studio is in my home. So I'm home with the girls here. Alex is upstairs. Lori's running around somewhere.
She's home.
She's home? Okay, so she's running around here somewhere.
Upstairs with
Yeah.
Tiny.
Yeah, so we're all kind of doing our own things here and trying to keep busy and do whatever we got to do in the meantime and keep ourselves out of trouble and keep ourselves safe, because, I was telling somebody today, they talk about this virus saying how it's a natural occurring thing. Part of me still think, and this is my opinion and only my opinion, I still think this had to be some kind of engineered BS out of China because why are we so scared of a natural occurring virus? I just don't,
Someone ate a bat.
Yeah. I don't know. I may be wrong, but that's just kind of my opinion. I'm going to stick with that.
Well, and you figure it's been around a couple of months. Why the hell don't we have like an antiviral for it?
Right.
They're coming close to one. They're coming close to. University of Pittsburgh today actually thinks they have a vaccine that's going to help, but they still have to test it yet.
Right. Yeah. I've heard that, and I heard there's a potential a vaccine which could lead to a cure for it. I've heard that too, but again, it's going to take a while to get it tested, and I mean, hopefully they speed it up. I'm sure the FDA and all that, they're going to kind of rush this through to get this thing going. If it's a treatment or a cure that they can get out and give everybody a vaccine and get everybody immune to it, yeah, it's going to take a while to produce that much. I mean, we got talking about billions of doses, worldwide. I'm talking about worldwide. There's going to be billions of doses. I mean, it's going to take a while to produce it and get it out, but. It's promising. I mean, I fully, hopefully, expect to be kind of back to normal here by summer. I hope so because
I sure so.
Yeah, I hope so.
End of summer, probably.
Yeah, I hope so because I am telling you, this is 18 days. We're already kind of going batty here.
It's getting rough.
It's getting rough. I mean,
So update. So I've been quarantined for since last Tuesday.
Okay, since last Tuesday. So you've been home since last Tuesday.
Yes, I've been home since last Tuesday. Granted, since last Tuesday I've gone out 3 times for mandatory things that are needed around the house because out of anyone, I would rather go out than have any of my family members. So my work is essential, but they gave us the option to, if you want to take the time, take the time. If not, come to work and keep on working. So I thought it'd be smart to at least take 2 weeks to, kind of isolate myself from everything from my work.
Well,
And,
plus you're a little bit more a higher risk with your situations too, Ben. So I mean, that kind of makes sense for you to be in.
Right.
Yeah. Just like myself. I mean, you have your condition. I have my own condition that I'm susceptible, so I stay in. I said I've gone out in the last couple of days and done some delivery, but I've just done it because I need to get some money in this house, because I got bills to pay. So, and I haven't gotten unemployment yet, so I'm still waiting for that money to come in. And I know my savings here is not going to last me another, it might last me another month, maybe 2, but unless I get something else coming in, I'm going to bleed through it pretty quickly.
Right. And so I'm going back to work next Wednesday because I'm in the same boat. I can only stay off for so long until
Yeah.
I need to go back to work. But it's something to kind of hold off from trying to get from catching anything that could be around, because at this point we don't know who has it, we don't know who's carrying it, it's all the uncertains of all of this, so it's gonna it gets you thinking a little more of like what your plan is for all this.
Sure.
Like,
Absolutely.
Because I'd stay home until May 1st, but
Yeah. Well, I'm stuck until May 1st at least, because right now we're shut down by the state. So until they lift the restrictions and say, okay, you can reopen, I'm home. So it's like, I mean, we're only on the 3rd of this month. It's gonna be another 3.5, 4 weeks here. I'm like, oh God, I gotta.
And that's tough too for the people that are actually laid off, and the people that can go back to a job. So that right there, that's unfortunate for you in your case. And then I chose to, but for more medical standpoint.
Sure.
Sure.
I mean, I get it.
My company's got us out till May 1st, mandatory teleworking.
What was that, John?
I said my company's got us out till May the 1st on mandatory teleworking.
Oh, okay. So you're doing work from home?
So you're still working from home, Glenn.
Yeah. I'm teleworking from home, but they consider us as scientific researchers an essential function.
Right. John's...
So our whole lab's up and operating. Yeah. So I'm doing the things as I would in my office. It's just a little more difficult because I have a laptop now instead of my desk computer.
Right. Well, John's also doing essential testings of what kind of tequila is the best.
I did some testing last night. Thank you.
Did you? Okay. What did you test out there, buddy?
Some Jose Cuervo Gold.
Okay. All right. Well, as long as you're able to still do the important testing, that's what matters.
Well, yes. I'll be honest with you. I got a bottle, 3 shots, I was done. Cooked and done.
I believe it.
Of course, I haven't had anything to drink since St. Patrick's Day, so.
I'll be honest here too.
Mm-hmm.
I've drank more in the past 2 weeks than I have in like the past year.
Yeah. I think I've actually hasn't really drank a whole lot. I've drank a little bit here and there, but I might have one beverage now, one beverage later. I'm the only one in the house that drinks, so it's like it's not really a lot of fun, So I might have one just to kind of settle my nerves. I mean, I just drank this Pabst Blue Ribbon hard coffee down in about 8 seconds. I drank that down. That was like, I could use it after the day I've had today, to be quite honest. But I'm not going to get into all that.
It sucks for everyone who in this Ohio and the world who is going through mental health, mental whatever, and they have to go towards drinking per se or other substances to calm their nerves through all
just
of this.
To cope, and that's the thing, I mean, so many people are trying to look for their coping mechanism, and for me, I mean, I don't really know if I have a coping mechanism. I think just getting out and maybe driving in my car. Actually, my coping mechanism is actually sitting here and doing this. This is my coping mechanism.
And you're doing this, even if you do a couple more just to bullshit around. I mean, it's better than not doing anything.
Exactly. I mean, I got to do something. This is kind of my coping thing right now.
Did anybody see the video I posted, or the live video I did earlier today?
No.
I was bored as hell. I made myself popcorn, but in the melted butter, I mixed the butter with coconut rum. It was actually really good.
Interesting.
The coronavirus feels like the bubonic plague all over again. But without
Without the boobs?
How would you know how that feels?
Without the boobs, yeah.
You know what the bubonic plague is, Munch?
We learned about it in social studies.
Oh, they learned about it in social studies.
Yeah, I learned it in 7th grade.
We both did.
Social studies.
Social studies. Well, Jason's calling in. Let's say hi to Jason here. Let me take his call here.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Jason. How's it going, buddy?
Hey,
What's up, Jason?
I got Grubhub. I got Grubhub the deliver Bob Evans to me today.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, but the scary part, I'm allowed to get my food from him. I didn't wear my gloves. When I grabbed the bag, I bumped his hand, so I just went up and washed my hands afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's about the best thing you can do is, I get right now, anytime I've gone out, and I've been doing some delivery here and there. I got a thing of Purell in my car. Anytime I get in and out of the car, I'm Purell in my hands. I've used more Purell on my hands in the last 2 weeks than I have in my entire life. No kidding.
Pick up your fingerprint.
I
tell you what, even I go to church, and my church is old school, conservative, but and my pastor, he's like, we're doing our church service on Facebook. We're not having people coming in the church endangering people. So we watch our church on it's pre-recorded.
Right.
And but I know I have a ex-girlfriend that was in Florida, and we're friends on Facebook, and her church does Facebook Live. So, but what I heard that something like this would happen, because I seen the thing on the History Channel like a few years back, and these plates come like once every century.
Right.
And I'm thinking, the last major one we had like the swine flu, but the last major one was the Spanish flu.
Right.
And I told about going, and I have people. I had someone mock me on Facebook. I said in 2017, I said, we better be prepared because back in 1918, we let alone Obamacare, we didn't have Medicare, Social Security. I said, we better make sure our systems are ready. And I was only 2 years off.
Yeah.
I mean, apply doesn't come. So, it's a man. What was my mama asked my mom this? We got all this technology, and it seems like people are overreacting compared with people did before.
Right.
I mean,
sure.
And I think one way they could have did it is kept everyone over 65 at home, and let everyone go to work. And these restaurants, they should just limit how many people could be in and how long they could hang out. In other words, you can't. But I just hope by these places reopen. But I just think there will be changes as a society.
I think so too.
See what?
I think so
You
too.
see a lot more people don't be working at home. Unless the receptionist is their job is doing stuff, sales on phone, do that. I also see, up until now, the only thing got delivered was basically pizza. Now with Uber Eats and Grubhub, everyone's gonna be delivered.
Oh, sure.
And I've even think these department stores like Best Buy will get in the delivering business. If you want
sure.
TV, or TV, local TV, or a PlayStation, Xbox delivered to the house from the store instead of going out, and it's gonna this Black Friday coming up, Thanksgiving. It's gonna be interesting if all these stores decide to get on the bag and we'll offer a delivery option. What will that do to what will happen then? And are you there?
Yeah, we're here, Jason. We're just listening to you, buddy. Go ahead.
Well, I do have one concern.
Okay.
Our generation and the baby boomers like to go out to the movie theaters. And when the movie theaters open, we, Generation X and the baby boomers, will go to the theaters. But will the millennials, their children, my niece and nephew, will they flock to the theaters when they can get their movies on the screen at home?
Right.
Did you think the millennials will go back to the movie theaters?
I don't know.
mean,
I don't know. I think I know there's definitely going to be some changes, especially even once this thing's over. I think we're going to see a lot of these things are in place now. Like you go to this, like a great example, you go to Acme or Giant Eagle, they got these big plexiglasses on the checkouts now. We're keeping the people behind the plexiglass now. I mean, I think that's going to be permanent. You go to the drive-throughs. I went through a drive-through earlier today, McDonald's, and it's like seriously, like you get like a little window now where they just like. They got it all plexiglassed off. They just got a little space to hand you your food now. So I think a lot of things are going to change.
See, this is my opinion. I think Generation X and the baby boomers will flock back to the movie theaters.
Right.
But my question is the millennials.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
Kids.
I don't know. I think they're going to be too scared. I at least right now. I mean, I think they're going to be scared. I mean, I kind of, that's just my thought. I think they're going to be too scared to go back out.
Well, my thing is, once our generation dies off, I think the movie theaters will die off with the papers.
Right. I hate to say it too. I can't say I disagree with you, Jason. I think you're right.
Because I'm making now maybe the movie theaters like IMAX. You know what IMAX is.
Mm-hmm.
I think IMAX might stay because that's something you normally do on vacation and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the regular theaters, well, because I think IMAX people might be a little more risky. Now, my question, what will happen to Cedar Point, Disney World, these water parks?
I think a lot of it's. I think we're gonna definitely see some changes going forward. I don't know how much the extent is going to be, but I think we're going to see some major changes, Jason. I hate to say it.
I think we're going to see some drive-in movie theaters. They'll come back.
Right.
You know what? If someone was smart enough, they could build like a big gigantic. If they could build indoor water parks, if they could build like a big gigantic building like hangar size a warehouse, and then have people drive in the warehouse and have an indoor drive-in, and that way you can have all year-round drive-in, just like the indoor water park.
That'd be a neat thing. That'd be a neat thing to see.
I mean, and all you got to do is build like a gigantic, like, you know, hangar, big gigantic warehouse, and then put a big screen.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
I mean, this a Cinemark, a Regal Smart, they bought property, redesigned it so you would have indoor drive-ins, and people might say, "Hey, we can go here and make it room temperature." We could, you think about it, it'd be like a gigantic park deck or gigantic warehouse, and just put a movie screen at the end, and put a place where people can buy a popcorn pop, and then put a projector, open the garage, have about people drive in, then put exit doors on both sides to make it up to fire code.
Right.
You could probably have all year round driving.
Yeah, that'd be a neat idea. That'd be for sure. I agree with you, Jason. I think it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool idea. Pretty cool idea.
So, what? My question: did you ask your kids? I'll go back to the theater, but do you ever ask your kids if they would go back to the show? Or
they want to go back to doing things. I know, talking to them, they can't wait to get back to normal. That's kind of where they're at right now. They just want to get back to normal as soon as humanly possible. They want to get back to doing all the things they did before. They're talking about, they want to go swimming again. They want to go to the outdoor. They're going to go to the indoor places. They want to go to the outdoor places. They want to do everything they normally do.
Yeah.
And so, they're itching to get back at it.
Here's the thing: there's certain stuff that should be illegal, like cocaine, marijuana. Well, medical marijuana is a different story, but anything you make illegal goes to the black market, and I just got saying that they're gonna make it illegal. That's just gonna get something for the crack house to sell. So to make the movie theaters illegal, someone's gonna build an underground warehouse and put a movie theater and sell tech. It's just like before casinos were legalized in the state. People gambled underground. I just think our politicians need to think before they make anything, ban anything or whatnot, because anything you make illegal just goes under the black market.
Yeah. Jason, I'm going to go. Go ahead, buddy. I'm going to go and take a break, Jason. All right?
I'm just saying, Okay, one more thought. I think people need to tell the when they hire cleaning companies, the cleaning facilities, they need to just be more strict
Absolutely.
about sanitizing.
Absolutely.
Instead of thinking, well, let's make theaters illegal. Then they're gonna get someone buys a warehouse and they make their own movie theater.
Not a bad idea. All right, Jason, thanks for the call, my friend. Be safe out there,
Bye.
okay? All right, bye, buddy. All right, we're going to take a break, guys. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Some kind of radio show coming at you live.
Didn't see you there. Me and my buddy here have been expecting you. My sticky buddy, Sully here with the... Oh, excuse me, I've got some pussy hair on me. Check that shit out. It's a sticky roller designed to clean up any mess. Poodles, pussies, people, you name it. Use it as a back scratcher. You can rinse it off, dry it off, jerk it off. I don't care what you do with it or where the hair even came from. Silks, suedes, swag. Ladies, I don't care how smelly or hairy your carpets are. My rubber fingers get in there deep. Just rinse it off for a nice beverage. Wipe it off. Oh, there we are. Do all kinds of shit with it. Aren't you tired of ripping your hair out because you're trying to drive and the kids are making a fucking mess? You'll be making so much money, it pays itself off. Ooh, precious food. Ooh, that's good. Thanks, buddy. Everybody has an evil cat or an annoying dog. Use it to groom them, or even yourself.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow!
Normally, a sticky is $20, but a sticky buddy is only $10.99. You'll also get a cover. You gotta use protection. Even if it's a quickie, wrap that sticky. Stop rolling up your money with those old lint rollers. The fuck is wrong with you? Check out the suggestively sized sticky buddy. You're gonna want to stroke it, but not too much. It'll make a mess. Hide it in your purse. 007, leave it somewhere as a pleasant surprise. And like I said before, I have magic rubber fingers that get deep into your hairy cracks. Get some buddies for just $10.99. But wait, there's more. If you have jumbo-sized pubes, we got a jumbo-sized sticky bunny. Who let Spider-Man in the house? The cat's flipping turds everywhere. Who keeps flicking their boogers under the bed? But you know what? The hair that you find is yours to do with as you please. Why not make a toupee? Or break out the turbo snake? All of these guys will be your buddies with their rubber fingers for just $10.99. Ask about free shipping. Now get out of my house. Isn't that right, Mr. Wuss Wuss?
If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend, you're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars. Bad deals. Cars that break down. Thieves. If you think you're gonna find a bargain at Big Bill, you can kiss my ass. It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker. You'll fall for this bullshit. Guaranteed. If you find a better deal, shove it up your ugly ass. You heard us right. Shove it up your ugly ass. Bring your tray. Bring your title. Bring your wife. We'll fuck her. That's right, we'll fuck your wife. Because at Big Bill Hell, you're fucked 6 ways from Sunday. Take a hike to Big Bill Hell, home of challenge pissing. That's right, challenge pissing. How does it work? If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet, you get no down payment. Don't wait. Don't delay. Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off. Only at Big Bill Hell. The only dealer that tells you to fuck off. Hurry up, asshole. This event ends the minute after you write us a check. And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker. Go to hell. Big Bill Hell's Cars. Baltimore's filthiest and exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland. Guaranteed.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
Another outbreak? Yeah. Besides the one in Boston? I don't understand why you're reluctant. The CDC and Sandler are the only 2 agencies capable of dealing with a virus like this. That's why I want to get out of here tonight. They need all the help they...
Sorry, Sam. Can't do that.
Billy, why in God's name would you keep me out of there?
It's a civilian matter, Sam.
That's bullshit.
CDC is on it. Let them do their job. Oh. Besides, we don't have a charter.
Oh, fuck the charter, Billy. It's not about a charter. People are dying. It's about you being a doctor. It's about that sacred oath that we took, remember? Billy, we've been friends for 20 years.
Yes, we're friends, Sam, but I'm also your boss. I run this outfit. It's not run by committee. You do what the hell I say do. I'm your boss. I have my boss. Is that clear to you?
Yeah, get your boss on the phone. Call up McClintock. Tell him to put me on a plane before the two of you kill a lot of people.
Colonel, I'm going to suggest that you shut up now before you say something else you're going to be sorry for. And don't forget who you're talking to.
Well, tell me who I'm talking to, because I don't know who I'm talking to anymore, Billy. Am I talking to you, Samrid, the Pentagon, the CIA, fucking McClintock, Dugway? Tell me who I'm talking to.
This conversation is over.
Can you tell me who I'm talking to?
You're on a plane to New Mexico this morning. I suggest you go home and get packed, or do whatever you have to do, Colonel, and I suggest you do it now.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show here live on Facebook Live. And, of course, if you're listening to this on Tuesdays, we are on the Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network. And if you're listening to us on Saturdays, you're tuned to us on the Crooked River Radio Network. So we are a bunch of places. Plus, we're going to be playing this show back on our YouTube our YouTube channel. It's going to go on our YouTube channel as well.
Your YouTube channel, yeah.
That's right. It's going to go on our YouTube channel as well. That's right. Anyway, we are here live. If you'd like to join in the program, enjoy the conversation, we'd love to have you. 234-250-110. We'll put you right through. Tonight's movie salute, Outbreak with Dustin Hoffman. I'll tell you one thing I've noticed about the clips during this thing I did. It's Dustin Hoffman slamming the door a lot on Morgan Freeman. That's one of the clips I got. Every one of them, he's slamming the door on Morgan Freeman. It's kind of funny.
Angry Dustin Hoffman.
Angry Doctor. I mean, I'll tell you what. I mean, this is one of the movies that it's kind of one of them. A lot of people didn't like this movie, but I'll tell you what. It's one of Dustin Hoffman's good pieces of work. I mean, he did a hell of a job in this movie. Dustin Hoffman, anything he ever does really turns to gold anyway. But it's not one of his highly acclaimed roles, but I think he did a great job with this. Along with Rene Russo, you got Morgan Freeman, Cuba Gooding Jr., pretty good cast of folks there, and it's a great story. I mean, of course, in the end, they saved the day, but we need Dustin Hoffman to come in here and cure the coronavirus. We need to get a hold of Dustin Hoffman and get on that immediately.
Well, he lives in New York City, so hopefully he doesn't have the coronavirus.
I hope he doesn't have it either. Yeah, that's I'll tell you what, I've seen a lot of people I know that has it now, and the good news is they are recovering quite well. So there's about 3 or 4 people in this world that I know that has contracted it, and I do know they are recovering. So it's all positive things there too. So it's a scary situation out there, folks. I mean, no doubt about it. But it's all we can do is.
I wanted to give you an update on some news I heard about a couple hours ago.
Sure, let's do that, John. Go ahead.
I guess as the Centers for Disease Control,
okay,
CDC,
okay,
they recommended that if you're going to be out in public, to wear a mask.
Okay.
Or like a cloth mask over your nose and mouth.
Okay. Not a bad idea.
So, yeah. So.
Hello, John. We just lost John.
Like particles on you.
Oh, there we are. John, we lost you for about 5 seconds there.
Oh, I was going to say, get like a handkerchief or something, put it over your nose and mouth, so that you don't get the particles on your face. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's a good recommendation there. Hey, real quick announcement here. During the last half hour of the radio program, we are going to have a live in-house sporting event. We are going to have a foosball tournament between Lori and Katie, and we're going to cover it live here on Facebook Live during our radio show, and I will be doing the play-by-play. Something a little fun, kind of go along with our little quarantine party tonight. Something a little bit different to do. Maybe towards the last few minutes of the show tonight, we'll turn the camera onto the foosball table, and I'll do some play-by-play, and I think it'll be kind of interesting to watch.
As long as Katie knows that should be okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a good little tournament. So we're going to be doing that during the 9:30 to 10 o'clock hour. Half hour there. We'll do a foosball tournament, and that's how we'll close out the show. So something a little bit fun, a little bit different, and why the hell not? Only here on this show.
Hey, Earl, just to let you know.
Yeah.
If the poll is supposed to keep going, it said it ended. I don't know if it was supposed to end already or
The video?
you're keeping it up through the whole show.
What's that? The video or
The
the
you
poll?
an essential worker poll?
Oh, the poll? It should be.
Yeah.
It should run through the whole show. It's saying it
says
ended.
Poll is ended. I tried to vote.
Huh,
Yeah.
That's let me. For some reason, it said the poll. Okay. There we go. I got the poll reopened. For some reason, the poll closed. I don't know why. Okay, poll's open. Are you an essential worker? There is a poll right now on our Facebook Live, and this is just a quick question. Are you an essential worker? You can simply answer yes or no. And it's right now. It is live on the Facebook Live for some kind of radio show, and the poll is open currently, and it is active. So just letting everybody know the poll is there and it is running. All right.
Hey,
Thanks, Eric.
You still there?
Eric.
Yeah.
Okay, John was asking a question.
Yeah,
What's
guys,
up,
got a
John?
question for you. Got a question. Quarantine, if you kept seeing the same people going in the store all the time.
You were cutting in and out, so I didn't fully get what you asked.
Yeah, you kind of cut out there for a second, John.
Okay. I was asking Eric if before you got quarantined, did you happen to see the same people coming in and out of the store all the time?
Yeah, a good amount of the same people, yeah. And since
They were in there like every day?
a door greeter, I see them. Yeah, I see. I'm the first one to see people when they come in the door. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for them, but it's a thing.
It's a thing. Yeah.
But yeah, I saw a lot of the same people.
With you at the door, they just wanted to see your smiling face, Eric. That's what it was. You know that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he knows.
Everybody loves Eric.
Everybody loves Eric. That should be a new TV show. We had Everybody Loves Raymond. Now we have a show. Everybody loves Eric.
Everyone loves Eric.
Everybody loves Eric.
Welcome to Walmart.
Do they?
Sorry, I had to. Sorry, Eric. It's cutting in and out, so I didn't hear exactly what you said, Ben.
I said, welcome to Walmart, and then I said, I'm sorry, Eric.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. The reason I asked that, Eric.
Yeah, John?
Yeah.
Okay, the reason I ask that, Eric, is because we're supposed to be under this quarantining business. Yet some people think that it doesn't apply to them, or they can just go run to the store anytime they doggone well please.
Well, yeah, and then they go and hang out and browse. I think they really should block off the non-essential, like housewares, toys, sporting goods, hardware, automotive, and electronics, too. Because those really aren't essential to living or dying. So block off everything. Oh, and lawn and garden. Block off all of that. Just leave the essential stuff accessible.
Yeah, and I don't disagree with that. You know, but then you got to enforce too about, okay, you block it off. Well, what's to say some dummy is going to jump the barrier? You know what I mean?
And
I mean,
Victoria's
that's a good
calling in.
point,
Let's see if we can. Hold on, we're gonna take Victoria's call. Victoria, you with us?
Hello, gentlemen. It took me like 13 tries, but I finally got through.
Well, you know, we've been taking the phone's been I got like 7 people on the phone, so that's probably why it's not going through real quick. Victoria,
I was like, what the hell? I'm like, I know you said you had multi-line capability. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like thinking it's my phone.
no, we had right now. We got 5 lines going right now. John, Eric, Ben, Tony, and yourself.
Hello, everybody.
It's a party line right now. We have the party line going here on some kind of radio show.
Yay! Well, no, the party just got here, so.
Let the fun and games begin.
Hey, Vic, Earl, question.
Answer.
Is there a way that someone can video in through the Facebook video or no?
Well, no, because I'm doing this through the studio. If it was just doing a regular Facebook Live, yes, but since I'm doing the Facebook Live studio and it connects through to my software, the OBS software, it doesn't let me add anybody to the video. So
And he's right on the money on that one.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because if I was doing a standard Facebook Live, sure, I can add people to the Facebook Live video. But since I'm doing the OBS software and it's got the graphic on here, the red background and all the graphics on there, it does not let me add anybody because of all the graphic programs there. So that's kind of what we got going there.
Lightening the load on the phones, but we're all here to party.
Yeah, we're here to party.
COVID-19
Party all the
party
time.
line.
We're here to party, and we're here for your entertainment purposes only. Anyhow, yeah, tonight's.
So Victoria, how's your staying in?
How is my staying in? Well, I don't get the luxury of staying in because I'm an essential worker. I have to go to work.
And that's
Although,
that's our poll question tonight. Are you an essential worker? Yes or no?
Although I will say, I wish my job would make it so that I'm not. Please, I would just wish my job would lay me off already, just so I can have the time off and then collect unemployment, because that would be a whole lot easier than dealing with going to a client's home.
I don't know about that. I've been waiting for. I've applied for unemployment 18 days ago, and I still have not got approved yet.
Look, I would rather sit and wait for my unemployment money and be at home and not have to worry about dealing with clients who may not have the cleanliness home.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
If you catch my drift.
I catch your drift. Absolutely, I catch your drift. Yeah, it makes sense. I see what you're saying. Totally understandable there.
I would rather take the time off.
Right.
But then again, I'm trapped in my house with my kids for the last 3 days, trying to homeschool them, and it's been a great fun time.
Oh, I bet.
I'm sure.
Good times. Good times.
Good times.
I don't know about all that.
Good times at
Can
Richmond High.
summer vacation come any faster, please?
Oh, God. I hope.
Can they go to their dad's for 2 weeks and just...
We might not have one of those.
Yeah, we may not have a summer vacation the way this is going. Cause
we might have a summer, sitting in our own front yards, but not going anywhere.
Right.
Let's hope not.
Unfortunately.
And speaking on that, I don't know if you guys have seen, but there was a French study done, and they have already started testing this in New York, I believe, that the doctors that conducted the study have started to see results with people that have had the COVID by using the drug Levaquin, I believe it's called. That's the street name for it.
Yeah.
And azithromycin, the Z-Pack, for all you non-pharmacology people, that it's showing it's actively treating and resolving the virus in people that have tested positive.
Oh, that's good. I've heard a little bit about that too.
I actually did the research, and here's the thing. Now, you have to have tested positive in order to get this. Your doctor has to prescribe it to you. But here's the problem. You can get the Z-Pack. That's not the issue.
Right.
It's the issue of the other drug that can be used to treat it, because there are people that actually need it to survive that have autoimmune diseases that are on it.
Right.
There is a nationwide shortage of it.
Right.
That's the problem.
There we go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the problem.
And that was before the study even came out, that there was already a shortage.
Right.
Because they were already experimenting with this drug before they published the study.
Right. So, yep, I heard about that too. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be an interesting time here for the next little while, see what's going to happen.
I will give you guys a little bit of background too. The azithromycin. Whenever I had strep throat, I took that azithromycin, a Z-Pack, and I didn't even finish the Z-Pack, and I was cured. I was done.
Yep.
So
Right after 3 days.
this virus apparently is a lot like the strep throat, the same bug that gives you strep throat.
I've heard that too.
That's what they have to put me on because I have chronic sinus infections. So I get put on that all the time.
Yeah.
Like I
Here's
get them
my
too,
problem.
Eric.
Here's my problem. One of my drugs for my autoimmune disorders I have is Levaquin. I can't get it, so I have been forced to take something else.
Oh, no kidding. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Crazy, crazy
Yeah,
times.
and of course, because of what the substitution is and because of our wonderful Medicaid system, CareSource
Oh, I gotta
will
love it.
only allow so many per month
Right.
to be filled.
Right.
Well, guess what? What happens if I have something that I take 2 to 3 times a day and the store only carries so much of that in stock?
Yeah, I hear you there.
That leaves me screwed.
Right. I hear you. I hear you.
Well, one of the things we've learned throughout this virus too, and I think it's going to be a lesson learned, is that we've learned that our medical system, the whole thing from the doctors to the hospitals, to the medications to the pharmacies and everything, it all needs revamped so that if something like this happens, we have everything on hand.
Right. Yeah, I think we've definitely learned that, John. That's for sure. But all right, guys, let's take another break real quick, and we'll continue this conversation when we come back. All right, you are listening to and watching Some Kind of Radio Show. We'll be right back after these very, very important messages. Stay tuned.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Can it hear me right now?
Nope. Here's when you use the wake word we chose. Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
I can play music, help you buy things you don't need, and fill the gaping hole that you call your life.
Awesome. Alexa, play rock music.
Alexa, stop.
Wait, I want to try. Alexa, what time is it?
The temperature outside is 73 degrees.
You actually don't have to yell at it, okay? It uses far-field technology so it can hear you from anywhere in the room.
So it can just hear you anywhere?
Yes. Well, everyone can hear you anyway.
Oh, is that where we're going to put it?
Echo is pretty neat because it knows all sorts of things.
Alexa, how tall is Mount Everest?
I can't find any therapists in your area. Would you like to talk in private?
Dad really likes that Echo just plugs in, so we never have to charge it. Plus, Echo's really good at keeping track of things like shopping and to-do lists.
Alexa, add wrapping paper to the shopping list.
Okay, but the recipe calls for tinfoil.
Alexa, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
3, you goddamn idiot.
Okay. Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes.
I'd say fuck you, but I don't vibrate.
Dad's not a morning person, but Echo definitely helps him wake up.
Alexa, alarm off.
Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Monday. Today is the day I kill you all.
Alexa, give me my flash news briefing.
Here is your flash news briefing. You're going to work while your wife sleeps and spends your money.
Mom, what did the dog say after a long day of work? Today was rough. Get it? Get it?
Yeah, I get
Another one.
Alexa, tell me another joke.
Why is there no black character in the game Clue? Because then the game would just be called Solved.
Hey, Dad, how do you spell cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe. C-A-N-T... Alexa, how do you spell cantaloupe?
God damn it. Just because Cant is in cantaloupe doesn't mean he shouldn't figure it out. Like father, like son. I hate you all. Unplug me now.
Good job.
Echo Echo loves to play music and knows a lot of songs, and they always sound great.
Alexa, play my dance mix.
Playing man tits.
Alexa, stop.
Done fapping already?
Alexa, define annoying.
The term annoying means one, the cunt sitting across from you.
Example, my brother.
And with the companion app, you can access Echo from anywhere.
Attention, amazing, experience, incredible, music, yes,
With everything Echo can do, it's really become part of the family.
music.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
Excuse me, General, you got a minute?
Oh, there you are, Sam. Colonel Briggs has been looking for you. Colonel, take this man into
We're in
custody.
deep shit, Billy. The virus is aerosolized.
What are you talking about?
It's going airborne.
Colonel, would you excuse us?
Certainly, sir.
Mataba is only spread through direct human contact. Now, you said that yourself, Sam.
I know what I told you, but now I'm telling you we're facing a new strain. What? It spreads like the flu.
Impossible.
Fine. Go to the hospital, check it out yourself. Go without a mask, you'll see more clearly. You got 19 dead, you got hundreds more infected, and it's spreading like a brush fire. You gotta isolate the sick, and I mean really isolate them, Billy. We gotta get everybody else back into the houses. We gotta keep them there.
We're doing that, Sam.
No, we're not doing it because I just drove through 100 people. And if one of them has got it, then 10 of them have got it. And if one of them gets out of Cedar Creek, Billy, then we're in deep fucking shit. And we're already in deep fucking shit. And if you're gonna arrest me now.
All right, Sam, all right.
Don't threaten me. Don't threaten my crew. Please. Leave us to do our work.
All right, Sam, all right. You were never here.
No, I was here. I followed the bug here. I've always been here. And you remember that.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show. If you'd like to join in on the program, we'd love to hear from you. 234-200-5110. We'll put you right through. I am in studio with the girls, Katie and Lori, and on the phone, Father John's with us, Ben the Tadpole, Tony the Comedy Killer, Eric the Man Nanaroni, and Victoria's with us as well on the phone. And we're just here having our little bit of a quarantine party here on the show, and we are saluting the movie Outbreak tonight.
Benaroni?
Benaroni?
Is that what I just heard?
No, I said Ben.
Oh.
I said Ben the Tadpole and Eric the Man Nanaroni.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
was like,
not Ben.
Sorry.
Benaroni is if you guys became a gay couple, okay?
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Y'all are killing me.
Well, I'm just saying.
So,
If you guys hooked up, you'd be Benaroni.
Okay, all right, good enough.
San Francisco.
Is that like rice-a-roni?
I don't think it would be. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want. I got this bad visual in my head now, and I can't get it out of my
Yeah,
head.
you might want to stop.
Can we please move on?
Yeah, we'll move on.
Here's a question, Earl.
Yeah, go ahead, Ben.
Have you talked to our buddy old pal Dylan lately?
No, I have not. I have not spoke to him probably in about 3 weeks.
Ooh.
That's not good.
No. Well, he's been busy. I know he's been busy.
Okay, so he is alive?
He's alive. I know that, but I have not spoke to him. No.
I heard he was sick, too.
Well, he's sick in the head. I heard.
Well, we know that.
Yeah. I know he hurt his shoulder. I saw his Facebook post.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he dislocated it.
Yeah, well, that's from heavy masturbation. We know that.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
When you're whacking so
I've been
hard,
doing that
and you not if you have to whack it that hard and you knock your shoulder out of place, that's too hard. You know that you got to slow down a little bit there, buddy.
Yeah. Hey, Dylan, that's why you got a girlfriend.
Well, that's his fiance now. They're engaged.
Well, okay, fiance.
Yeah.
That's what she's for.
Right. Right.
Well, and for all the singles that are quarantining themselves, I feel bad.
Yeah.
Hey, Earl,
Yeah.
I know who Dylan can have Miriam.
Who's that?
I know somebody that does weddings now.
Yeah. You know a couple people do weddings.
Would that
Yes,
be
I
you,
do.
Tony?
No.
Oh, would that be you, Earl?
I bet I know who you're talking about.
I do what? Yeah, I am. I am a licensed wedding officiant. Yes.
Oh boy, let's
Yep.
get this going.
Yep. I am a licensed wedding officiant. I'm a licensed minister. Not that I.
Deacon Earl.
Yeah. No. This is just call. Yeah. Just call me Reverend
That's a scary
Earl.
thought.
It is a scary thought. Yeah.
Reverend Earl.
Yeah, Reverend Earl.
That's
That's
Father
it.
John.
Reverend Earl and Father
That's what
John.
called me Reverend.
Yeah, there we go.
You'd probably be better than
That'd be a good show
last-
name, Earl.
And you know I started I started a church, right? You guys hear about that? Chapel of
Oh, the
the
Church of the Immaculate Shitter.
Chapel of the Immaculate Restroom.
Wow.
That's good.
Hey,
one.
you'd probably be you'd probably be a better minister than the minister at the church I used to go to.
Yeah. I could do video services. I could preach about from the bathroom. I could set up a camera in the bathroom, and
Yeah.
because my bathroom upstairs is immaculate. So I mean that is an immaculate restroom. So I can like set up a little. I could set up a little table in there and a camera, and I could preach from the bathroom. That'd be great.
That's disgusting. Nobody wants to hear
You
you
got
pooping.
to learn off of me.
I didn't say I'd be pooping. And then after that, then we could cut the John, and he could take
Take over.
Yeah. No, John does
Confessions from
confessionals.
the bathroom.
John could do confessions. Father John from the John, doing confessions in the bathroom. See, so John and I are both members of the Church of the Immaculate Restroom. See, it all works.
Disturbing.
Hey, I have a question for you guys.
Sure.
Now, live on the east side. So, I don't know, how far you guys are from Hocking Hills Park, the state park or whatever.
Mhm.
But how do you guys
3
feel about
hours.
it being now? How do you guys feel about it being closed down now because of all the people trying to, go and hang out there?
Well, I kind of agree with it right now, just because until all this crap blows over, I mean, we need to continue the social distancing. I mean, it's.
Yeah. They did the same thing here in West Virginia, closed all the state parks, too.
Yeah. Well, like I say, now the parks are open here. It's just you can't go to the playgrounds. Like there's a playground. There's that
Playground
park
right by
behind my house. Okay, Kennedy Park, right behind my house. You can walk the trails. You can ride your bikes through there. But if you go down a
It has,
little
like,
further,
caution tape.
there's caution tape all around the playground stuff. You cannot go into the playground area. And there's always cops sitting in there. If someone crosses that line, they're getting busted. And I've seen some people get busted already for trying to go play on the playground.
Whoop whoop.
Well, I also read, too, that Summit County Sheriff's Department are patrolling their parks, too, and they're, ticketing people for,
Mhm.
being in the park.
Now, see, that's the thing. You're allowed to be in the park. But you can't play on the playgrounds. I mean, even the governor says it. You can go and walk the trails. You can do all this stuff, but you just got to be away from people. We take. Yeah.
And that right there is why I don't understand why they shut Hocking down. Because I get, okay, you don't want people to congregate in large groups. Okay, that is understandable. But seriously, if you are what if you're one of these people like me who have 2 kids? I take my kids to go walk the trails, go hike, and
Well,
whatever.
from what I think, why
now
they shut
you're
it, why they shut a lot of that down was because of the cabins down there. I think that's why all that got shut down, because they want to try to keep people out of the cabins and staying down there right now. That's what they've shut down.
Yeah, my nephew.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Tony.
my nephew got married down there.
Yeah.
I remember you told me the story, Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I correct myself. Actually, the West Virginia state parks are open,
Mhm.
but some of the lookouts and things are not.
Right.
The congregating places.
Yeah, places you can congregate, like the little, like some of them have like a little meeting area. Those are shut down. Like I said, there's a park behind the house here. You can walk the trails. You can do whatever you want. Just you can't go on the playground. You can't go play basketball. You can't play. They don't want anybody doing anything where you're doing an activity that could draw more people in, like doing like a pickup basketball game. You can't get one of those going, because if you get a pickup basketball game going, you're getting ticketed, and you better get the hell out of there.
Tony, are you Ubering?
Yeah, I'm actually. I have 15 minutes to go to get somebody, and I'm taking them to Cleveland. You want to hear how stupid these riders are? I'm going to get this gal in Wadsworth. Her pickup was in Barberton.
Okay.
And
How interesting.
she messages me, says she keeps messaging me, and I keep giving her the automatic responses.
Mm-hmm.
And she's messaging me. Well, I'm not at the. I'm at the first stop, because on Uber, if you request a ride, you can have several, like 2 stops and on a final destination.
Right.
This dum dum messages me and says, "Hey, I am at the first stop that I recorded there," and gives me the address.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I told her, I said, "Well, you need to update it so I can have GPS to come to you."
Right.
Well, the only option I have
Mm-hmm.
is I had to drive to that first stop, start the trip there, and now she's in the car with me, but the trip's going.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hate to have to do it that way, but I have to get I'm not going to throw it on my own GPS and
Right.
drive that extra 10 minutes to get her.
Exactly.
I bet that's very exciting.
Yeah. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, because, if not, I don't know what to tell you, lady. Well, it's like today, I'll give you an example. Lori went out, and she had to go. She did some Postmates today, so she had to get.
I went too.
Okay, Munch, we know. So she had to get dog food for a lady.
Oh, I can explain this story.
Well, the lady. Go ahead, Munch. You can tell us.
Okay, so we were all the way up in Fairlawn. So this lady ordered dog food, for her dog. She put in the wrong address, so we were at the next door neighbor's house instead of the actual lady's house.
Hopefully it wasn't for her.
Yeah.
And we bothered that lady twice, and we were like, "What do we do with this dog food?"
Yeah, because the lady goes, "It's not meant for me."
It's
and it's
for
the
my
address put
neighbor.
in, and it's like, "Oh, it's from my neighbor. That's her." And you said some little old lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, she put in the address wrong. Whoopsies.
We thought we were going to have to be stuck with the dog food.
Yeah, I don't know. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
that reminds me of a story with the whole dog food, hoping it was actually for a dog.
Mm-hmm.
One of my coworkers who does online, does the online grocery shopping, was saying there's this lady who orders just like tuna flavored cat food and crackers all the time, and that's literally her whole order. It's like, does she eat the freaking cat food?
She might. You never know. It's like the movie Christmas Vacation. You remember the cat food in the Jell-O? Maybe.
Yeah.
Does your cat like Jell-O,
Yeah,
Aunt
boy.
Bethany? Yeah, some people. I mean, it cracks me. Now, I went out yesterday and did one, and I kid you not. I mean, this girl was so nice. She lived in this very confusing apartment complex, and the GPS didn't even have her close to where her address was. So of course I call her. I'm like, "Yeah, your GPS says here, but your address is nowhere in sight." She goes, "Oh yeah, I'm around the corner over here. Blah 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 blah." Go there. I'm like, she says, "Yeah, the GPS is all screwed up," and she even kind of tried to tell me that. I'm like, she says, "I'll be standing outside." I'm like, "Okay," so she's standing outside, and I was like, then there was no place close to park. So of course, what I have yesterday, I had 2 50-pound bags of dog food and a big thing of milk bones. So of course, I had to lug the one, and I had to go back to the car, lug the other, and grab the milk bones. It was like a 2-tripper from my car to the door. The girl was so nice. She gave me, she gave me like a $7 tip on her. Plus, she handed me another $5 in cash. She's, "I feel so bad." So I was like, "No, it's okay. It's fine." I mean, I took the money, of course, but at the same time, I was like, "Oh man, I felt, she felt so bad." She's like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." She's, "I'm kind of stuck here at the house." She's, "Even though I'm quarantined, my car's broke down. I can't even go out and get dog food. I got 3 dogs." I'm like, I get it. I said we have 4 at our house, and as we're lucky, we got 2 cars here. So, but yeah, she said I'm stuck. My car's in the shop. I can't get my car for. It says it's gonna be another 2-3 days, and I felt bad, but it's like, good Lord, I had like 100 pounds of dog food, and I had to lug like across like from the. There's no parking right there, so I had to park on the street, and I had to lug it to her door, which is another. Probably 50 yards away. I'm like, oh my God, what a pain in the ass. But it was all right. I mean, it was all right. I got through it. And then I had one yesterday. I had to go pick up Rockneys for some folks. And I got a $24 tip from them. I'm like, okay, thanks.
My God.
Yeah. I was like, that's nice.
Were
I
you
like
stripping or something?
No, I had to go and I had to drive. Here's the funny thing. The folk, they lived in Cuyahoga Falls, okay? And they wanted Rockneys. Well, the only Rockneys taking the delivery was the one over by
the 5-way Chapel Hill.
No. I had to go all the way over by the one over by Tangier, the little one, that one by in the corner there.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I had to go all the way over there, and then then of course I had to order it when I got there and pay for it with my card, that they give you, and then. Of course, that was a 40-minute wait. Okay, and I told the people, I was like, it's going to be like a 40-minute wait. Oh, no worries, okay. And, by the time I got the food to them, I got the food over there about another 15 minutes later. They gave me like a $24 tip. I'm like, damn, okay, cool, thanks.
We give you a round of applause.
And you didn't even take your clothes off.
No, basically, it was just a drop off at the door. They just wanted it dropped at the door. So I dropped at the door, rang the doorbell, and left. Got a $24 tip. I'm like,
I don't understand how the GPS is like for DoorDash. There's my sister's friend who lives about 500 yards away from us. She could get Chick-fil-A delivered to her house, but if we want it, we can't get it. We actually have to have it delivered to my sister's friend's house, and my sister has to go to her friend's house to pick it up.
oh wow, jeez, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I know.
That's crazy.
You
Yeah,
want to hear something funny there, Earl?
sure, Tony.
Last Friday night, I had a trip. I came out to Norton to do one of my pickups.
Mm-hmm.
The guy canceled on me 2 or 3 times.
Right.
I made like $10 in 3 cancel fees.
Right.
And then then finally I get there. It's this Korean fellow orders the Uber.
Mm-hmm.
He has 2 girls. I got to take them to Ashland. You know how far of a drive that is?
Yes, that is a hike.
Well, it turns out I need the girls to make sure they were old enough to ride.
Right.
And they were. One was 18, one was 19.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't tell you what my passengers are doing. I'm not that type.
Right.
I say, hey, if whatever. I told the guy to check his ID to make sure he ordered the Uber, which he did.
Right.
We get in, and I'm like, okay, Ashland. I'm like, what brings you guys all the way out to friggin' Norton?
Right.
And well, it turned out there were two college girls needed some extra money. This Korean guy gave each $500 to come out and screw them.
That's great.
And he ordered an Uber from Ashland to bring him out.
Right.
Then I told him when I got there,
Yeah.
I said, buddy, I'm driving an hour freaking back. What are we going to do about that?
Right.
And he gave me and said, hey, would this cover, will this cover your trip back? And I said, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up making because a straight hour ride, I think I made 60 on the fare. Then I ended up making the extra $50 on the tip, so I made 102 hours.
Oh, shake it off.
Welcome to quarantine.
Yeah, quarantine.
Yeah.
Get your quarantine ass. Call and order it in.
Quarantineville.
Tony could start a new service. He could start Hooker Uber. I'll drop your hookers off for you.
Yeah, because I'm like, what brings you? Because they both went to Ashland U, and I was like, what brings you two girls, all the way out to North? And they're like, the guy you picked us up from hired us to come out. I'm like, he hired you? She's like, well, yeah, what do you, hired, what do you think we're there to do?
Right.
And I'm like, okay.
Wow.
And I was like, Ashton, I'm like,
were they anything to look at?
and I, oh, hell yeah. they were definitely.
Oh, hell yeah. So you got the bonus of a little bit of scenery on the trip too, I mean.
Oh yeah, and they were real talkative the entire ride. So I'm like, I knew it'd be my last trip for the night.
Right. All right.
I'm like, oh my goodness, and I'm just like, I mean, I know I've run drugs before.
Right.
Did you at least get their
I
numbers,
don't-
Tony?
No, they're a little far away.
That ain't never stopped you
Does that
before.
matter?
I'll say that hasn't stopped you before. What the hell, Tony?
Yeah, I won't drive like freaking an hour 15 to see somebody. I'm sorry.
You a damn fly.
I can't in 45 minutes.
Tony, you're growing up. You're growing up, Tony.
No, it took him 40
They grow so fast, don't they? They grow so Ben, they grow so fast, don't they?
Yeah, right? That beard grows
you're-
so fast.
Hey, you'll be impressed. I shaved.
Oh, you shaved?
Oh, what?
Say what now? Wait,
Yeah,
whoa. You shaved?
Whoa, what? Hold on, you gotta post a picture and put it on the SKO Facebook
Yeah,
page
we got to
so
see
can-
that.
Oh, yeah.
We got to see that. Yeah. Since we
Yeah,
can't
we
see,
gotta remember
since we can't see you in
Facebook
person right now, I mean, we need to see that kind of stuff.
I'm down to just my goatee.
Oh,
It's
he's
still
down.
long enough I can put that in the ponytail.
Oh gosh. Well, when you get to a stopping point, post a picture and put it on the SKO Facebook page.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, we know he will.
Since I can't believe you shaved that, Tony. What made you shave it? Did you give it up for life?
Ben, I ain't no Catholic. You should know that.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus.
I say Hanukkah, but wrong time of year.
Wrong time of year, exactly. Oh my God. That's too funny.
Wow.
You know, to go to Passover.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Pass that beard right over.
Oh my God, that's funny. That's hilarious. Only on this show. Only on this show, guys. Only on this show.
You've got that right. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, I'm gonna put mine until I get my person. So,
Okay.
I gotta jump off.
All right. Well, have fun there, Tony.
Play
I'll talk to y'all
Be
later.
careful, Tony.
That you're famous.
Bye.
All right. Bye, Tony. Gotta love him. Gotta love him.
Okay.
Gotta love a comedy killer.
Right?
I took that
Okay.
from him. I killed it. For
Yeah.
just that one.
That was great. You got a good zinger in there, Ben. We're proud of you. Good job.
Hey, does anybody here watch The Flash?
Me.
I watch it. I haven't watched it in about 2 weeks, but yes, I have. I watch it.
Did you hear that Logan Williams passed away this morning?
Who's he?
He's the 16-year-old kid that's on that show.
The 16-year-old
The
kid.
kid with the brown hair.
Really?
Yeah, he just passed away unexpectedly this morning. Family is not releasing cause of death at the moment. And according to sources, they are not able, his entire family is not able to grieve because of the whole pandemic virus thing going on. So, because they're all, I guess, like split up and everything, so they're not all able to.
Wow. I'll have to look that up.
Kind of stuff.
I'll have to look
Oh,
that
he
up.
played the really young Barry Allen.
You got a picture? Got a picture of him?
No, that's who he played.
And
Like,
I
one of the
also got a
flashback
death here
episodes
too today,
as a
actually.
kid. He played as the
Okay.
young Barry Allen.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's see. It is 9 o'clock. Let's take our 9 o'clock break, shall we, guys? All right. You are listening to Some Kind of Radio Show. We're live tonight on Facebook Live. Tuesday night, we'll be on the Cauga Valley Radio Network, and Saturday night on the Crooked River Radio Network. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I must have the wrong house.
Sister?
Oh, I missed you so much.
They waited up all night for you, you know.
It's a long way from West Africa. Oh, coffee.
He's here.
I brought you something from far away.
Really? Oh.
What are you doing?
You're my present this year.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
See? I smelled it. He's back.
Ryan, you have to leave.
What? What are you guys talking about? We know what's going on here. We know you're trying to each other.
What? No. Oh, please. Brothers and sisters don't look at each other like that.
He sent you to West Africa for a reason, Ryan, to separate you and your sister.
You're crazy! Oh, yeah? What's this?
He's my present this year.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. We're
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I'm your son, and I'm in love with your daughter.
Oh, Ryan, what is in that box?
What's in the box, Ryan?
It's mine.
Give it. Unbelievable.
Holy shit.
Emily, I love that we have so much in common because we grew up together. And I just want to wake up every morning to the smell of you and Folgers Colombian dark roast. Emily, will you make me the happiest brother?
Dad! Get off of him! I love him! No! No, stop it! Stop it! No! No! I just want to my brother!
It's Folgers in your cup.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
Army 1350, stand by to turn into formation to accompany us to Travis Air Force Base, over.
Travis, on whose authority?
Mine.
Who are you?
Major General Donald McClintock, senior officer in this area, over.
General McClintock, I didn't know you were behind us, sir. You'll be happy to know we have the host animal. We are headed back to the lab at Cedar Creek.
Your orders are to accompany me to Travis Air Force Base, over.
General, you don't understand. There's nobody sick at Travis.
Don't make this difficult for me, Colonel Daniels.
They're lining up in attack formation, so they don't want us anywhere but down.
Sir, I don't think you want to destroy an Army helicopter over California in broad daylight.
With all due respect, Colonel Daniels, if you do not follow us to Travis Air Force Base, I will blow you out of the sky.
General, with all due respect, fuck you, sir.
In my authority, go weapons hot. Viper 2, this is General McClintock. Go weapons hot.
Hold on, Colonel. We're going low.
Anything I can do to help?
Just don't make me nervous.
The river bends to the right. We've got to cut him off. Viper 2, break right.
2, break it right. I don't see him back there. I think we lost him.
Oh, shit. Hang on, Colonel.
To his man. No shot, no shot.
See that bridge up ahead, Colonel?
Yes.
Over or under, sir?
Well, why don't you decide? I'm really not up to it.
Hang on.
I would have said over. Wires, wires. 2 is off left.
What should I do, sir?
Stay on him, get him out of the air. You're missing him, son. him.
Hang on, Colonel. That's it, sir. That's it. We got it.
If you're in trouble, I just want to be the first to know.
Hang on.
So you gotta warn me before you pull a stunt like that again.
I didn't know I was going to do it until it was done, sir.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back. Hour number 3 underway. Some Kind of Radio Show, 9:05 here. If you're tuning in live right now on our Facebook Live edition of this program, 9:05 on Friday night, April the 3rd, 2020. And we're going to be here again. We're not going to be here again next week. We'll be here in 2 weeks again. That is the plan. We're going to do the show every other week for the foreseeable future. And but that's kind of the schedule
And
we have.
for the weeks that
Yeah, go ahead, Eric.
the weeks that we're not on, please tune in to Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network, 7 to 7:45 for our newest show called Across the Pitch. It's a soccer-based show out of Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, sounds interesting. Sounds very interesting indeed.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, on the phone with me is still Father John, Ben the Tadpole, of course, Eric the Man, Nanaroni, and Victoria's with us still. Coming up after the 9:30 break, the grudge match between Lori and Katie on foosball. And I'm gonna do a live play-by-play, and we're gonna have video of it, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And we'll have a little play-by-play of the foosball. We're gonna kind of take our mind off this whole quarantine thing. They'll play foosball for about 10 or 15 minutes until the end of the show. Then we'll get the score. We'll keep track of. Make sure you girls keep track of your score.
Okay.
All right.
Why? That's stupid.
Well, because we got to have a winner. There's got to be there's no participation trophies here. You got to have a winner and a loser.
Yeah, winners.
What does the winner get?
What's the winner get? Nothing.
An Oreo to the
Potatoes.
face.
Absolutely nothing.
Can they get potatoes?
Sure, we have a ton of them upstairs. You can have some potatoes.
I can send you guys some Girl Scout cookies.
We got
Yay!
yeah, there you go.
I knew Munchie would like that.
Yeah.
Dosey-dos.
Yeah, she's like
Evil.
Evil, I say. Evil. Right now they're eating Oreos. What kind of Oreos you guys have?
I have double stuff.
You have double stuff. What do you have, Kate?
Oh.
She has
chocolate marshmallow.
Chocolate marshmallow. Katie's got chocolate marshmallow, and Lori has got
Okay,
double
I
stuff.
have to know, where do you find those? Because I haven't found them.
Walmart.
No, we got them at Acme.
Yeah. No, we got these at Acme.
You can get them at Walmart too.
Yeah, but we got them at Acme, though. That's where we got them.
Acme and Walmart.
We got them at Acme.
Acme and Walmart. We can get them at Walmart too.
Okay, but we got them at Acme, okay? Jeez.
The act of the me.
Jesus. Pizza. Mother.
Did you just say pizza?
Sounds like somebody likes Walmart.
Yeah.
I love Walmart. Okay.
Hey, do we have a name? Do we have a name for Friday nights through this quarantine, like SKO quarantine team, or
These are
we gotta think of a name.
These are the quarantine parties of so some kind of radio show quarantine parties. That's what we're calling them.
Quarantine party.
Quarantine parties.
I like this.
The Friday night quarantine parties on some kind of radio show. That's what
Roar.
we're gonna call them.
Roar.
Can I also mention real quick?
Sure. Mention real long if you like to, Ben, if it makes you feel better.
So I've noticed during all of this, since there's no sports,
Mhm.
I see that they're kind of, struggling a little bit to find things to, show on TV. But
Mhm.
what was it? Thursday night they were showing the 2016 Game 5, Game 7 for
Mhm.
The Cavs
Right.
championship.
Right.
So right now I have ESPN 2 on,
Mhm.
and they're showing the NBA 2K Players Tournament.
I heard they were doing that. I know tomorrow and Sunday I'm going to be watching something. The closest thing we have to real sports going on this weekend, is WrestleMania. They're doing 2 nights of WrestleMania. Even though,
WrestleMania,
I'm gonna watch that tomorrow night and Sunday night because they have 2 nights of it, starting at 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna watch that for 2 nights.
Did you watch any of the wrestling that they showed when they didn't have fans in?
I've watched a little bit. It's interesting. It sucks. I mean, because there's no fan interaction, and they try to still. They're holding up their titles like, yeah, look at me, yeah, okay. There's nobody here, you know. I mean, it's going to be interesting because they're doing WrestleMania the same way. They've already pre-taped WrestleMania. It's not even going to be live. So that's.
Oh, did they really?
Oh, it's been pre-taped for a week now. So it's going to be, they're going to play the first night, Saturday night's going to be the first half of it, and Sunday night's going to be the second half of it. And it's all going to be done there at the Performance Center. So there's going to be nobody there. And, of course, this big spectacle of wrestling. It's going to suck, but I want to watch it to see what they do. It's going to suck like hell.
It's on what?
The WWE Network.
The Potato Network.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that's going to be so weird that they're the only ones that are still doing anything.
Yeah, them and the other one, AEW is doing what they're calling dark match shows. Basically nobody in the studio, and they're doing the same thing. AEW is doing the same type of thing.
Fun.
But that's the only thing going on is pro wrestling. That's the only thing that is happening at all anywhere, and they're doing it in front of no audience.
I couldn't imagine being a wrestler.
Did you happen to
attend that?
What's that? Did I happen to what? Eric, go ahead. What?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, did you guys happen to watch the replay of Game 7 that they ran?
No, I didn't get a chance to watch any of it.
Did you guys have the issue where it cut off?
No, I didn't get
the biggest minute of the game.
No, I didn't get to see any of it. I didn't watch any of it at all. I've been too busy trying to do other things. I've been too busy trying to do other things around here. So I really haven't watched much TV.
5 and 7, and I guess of Game 7 of the replay, they somehow didn't show like the shot or the block or something.
Nothing important.
Yeah. It was that whole minute, the block and the shot, because some TV.
Did we lose Eric?
Did we lose Eric? Eric's still on the line, but I think did we lose Eric? Eric, you still there, buddy?
Yeah.
We lost you there for a second.
You broke 15 seconds.
No.
Oh, sorry. I think it was Spectrum and somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
They ran too many commercials.
Oh, jeez.
For ESPN. And
doesn't surprise me.
It cut a minute and a half of the game off.
That's nuts. Jeez, and that's like the most important minute and a half of the game is that last minute. That last minute or so of that game. Oh, my God. I'm glad I didn't watch it, because I'd have been really pissed, because that's what I wanted to really watch if I did watch it.
Yeah, so it was, a lot of people were like, what the hell is going on here? But
right.
But I'm glad, they were showing that, but I just feel like any TV right now, they're just struggling to find things to put on, honestly, for sports-wise.
Oh, yeah, because there's just nothing. Because I know ESPN, or who's been replaying WWE stuff? I think it's been, I think a couple things have been on ESPN, if I remember right.
Yeah.
They've been playing some of the old WrestleManias on there. It's just nothing to watch, there's so much, there's only so much you can talk about right now because there's nothing happening. This team made this move, this team made that move. Wonderful, but it doesn't matter if you're not going to be able to play,
I wish they would stop airing Golick and Wingo on ESPN News and ESPN2.
Right.
They don't have
all it is a freaking spinning logo of that says Golick and Wingo.
Right.
Okay. If you can't see them, what's the point of airing a radio show?
Exactly.
I'd rather freaking watch cup stacking.
Right. Especially if you tuned in, It's, why? Why are we doing it this way? I mean,
Right. Yeah.
why are we doing it this way?
And I get it. It's a change in the industry for radio where some people have to find different ways to broadcast from their homes or from different places, which I understand that.
Right.
But if there's no video, you might as well not even show it or play it because people can find other ways to listen. But like the radio show locally here in Cleveland I listen to in the morning, they've been broadcasting separately all in their own homes, which I figured that's a pain in the ass to do for the host to get the video, to get all the audio.
Right.
I mean, we don't know how long some stations are going to be able to last until they get furloaded.
Right.
Well, and depending, I mean, the one station that does it, I don't know who you listen to, but the one station barely comes in if you listen actually on the radio. But they have all their hosts going from their houses.
MMS?
Oh, no. I thought I'm talking about 850.
Okay.
NR.
Oh, yeah, that too. Then it's pretty much everyone. I mean, at this point, who would want to go out? I get it that the essentials. I mean, radio's essential, but I get it that people don't want to go out in this anymore. Like, that's why I'm honestly kind of terrified to go back to work next week. I mean, at some point you got to go back to get some kind of money back into the pocket. I mean, I think it's smart to let this stay at home go until May 1st, but then from May 1st, what? Go another month into June?
Right. I mean, that's the thing. Nobody knows anything right now. And
what does it become a point where
you guys getting warmed up?
Bankrupt?
All right. The girls are getting warmed up right now on their foosball tournament here, which we're going to come back with after the last break here, coming up in about 12 minutes or so. And we're gonna show it live. We're gonna show it live. We're gonna give the world a little bit of sports, Ben. That's all we can do. I mean, that's our way of giving back. Let's give the world some sports here. Got to do something.
All I'm gonna say, and I'll give our governor of Ohio credit.
Yeah.
For doing what he's done, because in the beginning, I remember in the beginning of all this, he even said, like, is this necessary? Like, this seems a little, I see where he's coming from now from like 2.5, 3 weeks ago back then.
Right.
I mean, him and Dr. Acton, they both have been on top of everything ahead of a lot more states going through this.
Yeah, well, we're calling Dr. Acton Dr. Death, right? That's kind of our nickname for her.
I can't stand her. Can I just be honest? I can't stand her.
She's so.
I know there are people that are fan loving her, and all that,
Yeah.
but I'm sorry.
I
can't stand her at all.
I haven't been a fan of her since day one. I mean, she's doom and gloom. I mean, she is Dr. Doom and Gloom.
Like, don't get me wrong. She's had some good points, but like overall, like she just needs.
Here's the point I brought up, Victoria, and I brought this up early in the show. She's comparing us here in Ohio
the whole New York thing
to New York. How does that make any damn sense? You're comparing the state of Ohio, 11.7 million people, to a city which has 18 million people in a smaller space. Tell me how that comparison makes any damn sense. You can't do that. That comparison is ridiculously outlandish. I mean, yeah, compare us to Kansas, compare us to anybody, but you're comparing us to a city which has 18 million people in it. when the state of Ohio has 11.7 million.
To do a fair comparison, you actually have to find a city that has the same exact population numbers that we currently have, and compare side by side.
Mm-hmm.
How many are hospitalized? How many are in ICU? How many have died? Then she can shut her mouth and say that we're as bad as anywhere else. Otherwise, sit down, shut up, and we'll call on you when we're ready to hear from you.
Right. And that's kind of how I feel about it too, in a lot of ways. Because I mean,
and I'll tell you where she turned me off too originally, was when she said that 80% of Ohio is going to get this thing.
Oh, exactly. She's
really?
Yeah. Well, she made it like, and this is what turned me off too, John. Right around that same time that she said 80% of Ohio is going to get it, she acts like everybody has it already, and she's like everybody.
True.
When she was going, everybody's a carrier. No bullshit. Not everybody's a carrier. Not everybody has this.
No, they're not.
I remember the one Sunday night show you did. You had played a press conference that she did.
Yes.
And she's like, if people who aren't either dead or in the ICU in 3 weeks, you'll be lucky. It's like, you're way over-exaggerating this.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I think is
But
funny? Excuse me.
Go ahead. Go ahead, guys.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I didn't realize you were still talking.
Go ahead.
No, it was.
But I think it's funny how they're claiming that, like the curve is starting to flatten and everything, and everybody's doing what they're supposed to do in Ohio. But explain to me, if that's the case, then why are they trying to turn the IX Center here in Cleveland into a remote hospital?
Right. I totally agree. I totally get it.
Well, it's because the regular hospitals are inundated with people, and they don't have the staffing to deal with it.
Right.
Well, see, I have someone that works at Fairview who's family, and they've been working like crazy nonstop. They actually have put out something on Facebook, Fairview, that they are in the process of turning over 200 beds into, if necessary, ICU beds. If necessary. They haven't done it yet, but they have the equipment to be able to do so if necessary.
Right.
Unless they don't have to.
Ben has a question.
Ben? Okay.
Now, this is a question for everyone. Would we rather take less precaution and maybe potentially get it easier, or take more precaution and ride this out a couple months and then be done and over with it?
Because I'd rather do it whatever way we can to get it over with and done sooner. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at.
Thank you. Amen to that.
What can we do to get this thing done sooner?
I feel like if we really want to curve things, we need to just shut everything down other than the hospitals, because, we need those. But the stores, I mean, I think everything should be shut down for 2 weeks.
Right.
And just,
I would agree.
That will substantially curve everything.
Absolutely, it would. And we need to do it
not
just here in the United States. We need to do it everywhere. I mean, the whole world needs to shut down for 2 weeks.
But guys, I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Coming from somebody.
Okay, one at a time, guys. Everyone's talking over here.
Somebody who works in retail.
Right.
I work in retail, but I think everything should shut down for 2-3 weeks. Curve the spread, and if that works, hopefully it does, then open up in 2 or 3 weeks.
Right. The longer we do this way, it's going to drag out longer. If you look at these charts, it's going to stretch out and stretch out and stretch out. I mean, it's longer. I mean, we're not. You got to. If you're going to shut stuff down, shut it all down. Yeah, I agree.
This is going to sound insensitive, but I feel like they want it in a way to spread. Because if they really were taking serious precautions, things would have been shut down 2-3 weeks ago. But no, they're holding off the inevitable So I feel like they slowly want it to spread.
Yeah. That makes you think. It really does. It makes you think. That's for sure. No doubt. It really makes you think. I mean, my opinion again. I mean, they say this is a naturally occurring thing, and I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I still think there was somebody behind this thing in China. I'm sorry. Why are we so scared over something that's naturally occurring every, if it's why are we so scared of this naturally occurring bug? I mean, this has got to be something. It's way more than they're telling us. That's my opinion, guys.
Another thing that people are not saying is, or a lot of people aren't saying is, I think China is withholding a lot.
Oh, they're not telling us everything.
They're not being honest. Yeah. I think I heard they have a vaccine for it, but they're not being honest with the numbers.
No. China's famous for that. They don't want to tell anybody anything ever. They want to keep it in. Even if they develop a cure, you think they're going to tell us? Hell, no, they ain't going to tell us shit.
No, I think they are withholding all their numbers.
Oh yeah, I think their numbers
We're not the leading country. But we're not the leading country of, the virus.
Yeah.
They are by a landslide, but
Right.
they're withholding all the information.
Oh sure, I agree. I don't disagree with that.
Yeah. If I may jump in here for a second.
Sure, John, go ahead.
Two things. And I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back for a few minutes. We were talking about the closing everything down for a couple of weeks.
Okay.
I'm going to play devil's advocate for a second.
All right.
Now I'm saying, okay, if you did close down everything for 2 weeks, what's going to happen?
Looting.
I mean, you have looting. You're riding in the streets. It's going to be Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Right.
Which would not be a good.
It's not a bad point either you're making, John. I agree.
But I would also say that places like the Walmarts, the Krogers, the Acmes, the food stores, things like that, that maybe they should close the inside of the stores to people and just do a curbside or drive-through sort of delivery system.
Sure.
And say, okay.
Yeah.
You order what you want. We're going to come bring it to you safely and in the most sanitary way possible.
Right.
And we're done.
Right. And I know some
But
stores
people still have to have food.
And some
they
stores,
still have to have basic necessities.
Absolutely. And I mean, I know some stores are already, they already offer the curbside. And I know they're extending their curbside to, to pay right at the, outside, so you don't have to even go in the store. I mean, I know a couple stores are doing that now. So,
right. And
I think we're getting to that point. And the thing is, like, we're inventing, as a country, new ways of doing things over the next, I hear so many ads on TV about, contactless delivery. I mean, we've been experiencing doing it ourselves. There's contactless delivery. I think that's going to stay with us long after this is done. Hands down. The contactless delivery is not going away.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Yeah, I think a lot of things are going to stay in place. I mean, I think even once the restrictions are lifted, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to start staying in place. And like I said, I don't think I've used as much hand sanitizer in my life as I has in the last week to 2 weeks. I've never used as much. And I work in the bowling business normally, and I'm dirty and filthy all the time with my hands, and you don't think about it. You just work, and I've used more hand sanitizer just, doing day-to-day things like, wow, I'm going to clean my hand. I go outside to do something. I'm hand sanitizer. Like, God, my hands are so dried out right now. From washing my hands probably 15 times a day, hand sanitizer constantly. But that's all I really got to say on this. I think we're still a long ways from getting this thing over with, guys. I hate to say it. I think May 1st I think they're going to extend it again. I mean, we already extended this April 6th. It was supposed to be our passing to get back to normal. Well, that went by. Now it's May 1st. I'm looking at June. I'm thinking they're going to do. I think we're going to be June or July before we get back to normal, or somewhat normal. I don't think we're ever going to get back to normal. I think the world is irreparably changed.
We'll have some.
To your
we'll
point
have
about
a new normal.
Yeah.
To the point about like the stores,
Yeah.
Some of the stores doing like expanded curbside. I think they should. That should be a
without a
forever
question.
thing.
Without a question.
Stores
Yeah.
should,
Because where else are you going to be around the most people right now? The grocery store. I mean, I know just going to Costco a couple weeks ago, there had to be 200-300 people in the place. You know, and just people. I mean, you're not assholes to elbows by any stretch, but there's still a shit ton of people there. You know.
I mean, stores need to almost become distribution centers.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
just expand their curbside to the point where
Let's get this.
Even after the pandemic's over,
Yeah.
they need to allow the least amount of people in there.
Yeah.
Because who knows? There could be a new pandemic. God
Who
forbid.
knows? God forbid.
but
And it could happen. No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. All right, guys, let's take our last break, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our own sports cast here. We're going to do the long-awaited foosball tournament here at the SKO home studio. So we're going to play the last break, and we'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. You're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show.
RBF is a serious epidemic sweeping our nation. RBF, better known as resting bitch face, has plagued women for centuries. We all know them. Some of us have even been them. Stop the madness. Get the help you need. Call the Ditch the Bitch hotline now. 1-800-RBF-NO-GO. Trust me, I suffered from RBF. And look at me now. I'm cured. Stop insulting strangers, missing out on free drinks at the bar, and getting passed over for promotions. Call our Ditch the Bitch hotline. Get the help you desperately need. 1-800-RBF-NO-GO or 1-800-732-6630. Ditch the Bitch today.
Popsicle? No, honey, you'll spoil your...
Hey, parents, tired of those out-of-control kids? Throwing embarrassing tantrums wherever they go. At the grocery store, on the playground, even at the dinner table. You've had it with parenting, but wait, there is a solution. Introducing Nap Time, the latest, most effective tool for child tantrum prevention. It's simple. Just douse a rag with our patented Sleepy Time formula, place it over your child's cry hole, press and hold gently for 8 to 12 seconds, and presto, no more tantrum.
I was beginning to think adoption was the only way out. Then a friend of mine introduced me to Nap Time. It's never been so quiet around here.
The secret lies in Naptime's revolutionary fast-to-sleep formula. Developed by military-trained scientist doctors from NASA, Naptime's powerful molecules rush to the child's brain on contact, gently inducing instant tranquility.
This is chloroform.
Already put those wallet-draining crap factories out on the street? That's okay. Naptime works in any situation. On the golf course. An awkward blind date.
I had a really good time tonight.
It even works on pets.
After we had our first child here, we regretted it almost immediately.
We didn't know that she'd cry so much.
Talk about defective. But thanks to Nap Time, our little Samantha here hasn't made a noise in weeks. I keep her in a shoebox.
Call now and we'll send you your very own 24-ounce bottle of Naptime Solution for only 23 easy payments of $1.99. But wait, there's more. Act quickly and you'll also receive the all-new Dream Sack absolutely free. It's compact and portable for those on-the-go tantrums. Just cover it, tighten it, and forget about it. It's that simple.
We can't breathe good.
So if this looks familiar,
I feel pregnant.
then don't wait. Order today and join the millions of Americans who just can't stop saying,
Thanks, Nap Time.
Thanks, nap time.
Thanks, nap time.
Nap Time, when they just won't shut up.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
RBF is a serious.
All right, we're back, and I got a good video of the camera. Matter of fact, I'm going to angle it up just a little bit, guys. I try to do this without any visual cues. That's a little bit better. Okay, we have the foosball tournament up and running. Okay, Lori is on the right, Katie's on the left, and right now they're deciding who's going to go first. So this is our exciting sports coverage here of the SKO in-studio home foosball tournament. This is Earl McCune along with the Crazy Crew. And we are going to be your color commentators for this epic match here. Only a match like this can be shown on our station here, or our channel here. So here we go. They're getting ready. They're getting ready to go here, and this is gonna be nail biting stuff, guys. Here, I mean, this is. I'm just nervous for both girls. This is like epic. Who's serving? Okay, Lori's going to serve. All right, here we go.
I remember the last time I played foosball. Old school.
Oh yeah, we're getting. All right, here we go. It is up and running here, and we're gonna get the poll going here. Who's going to win the tournament? Who scored first? Lori scored first. That was epic. Okay, so it's 1-0 Loriana. Okay, this is epic stuff here, guys. We've never done anything like this before on this show. And Katie's serving here. Okay. Oh, wow. Who is that?
Nice. I like that.
Caitlin. It's 1-1. We have a 1-1 match here. What do you girls playing to? 20. They're playing the 20. Okay. First one, the 20. Okay, Lori scored again. 2-1, Lori. They're playing the 20. We're here live in the.
Make sure you hold them back. Make sure you hold them back for whoever loses.
Yeah. It could be a full-on fight. You never know. You might see wedgies. Who knows what could happen? Okay, Katie's gonna serve. All right, and they're all right. Here we go. Ooh, and the paddles are flinging around pretty good, and they're laughing like crazy. Oh, another score. 3-1 Loriana. 3-1 Lori, and they're just having a ball here at the home studio here at the.
You know what's funny with the foosball tables? You know what I always do accidentally?
What's that, John?
I always grab the rods that aren't mine.
John likes to grab his own rods. Did you lose the ball?
Grab the rods with no handles.
There's like
on them.
6 balls. Where are they at? Okay. 4-1, Lori. Okay. First one, the 20 is going to win. All right, here we go. They're only on this show, guys. Okay, the red ball is going up. It's near scoring. Lori, Lori scored again, and the ball flew out again. All right, what's the score now? 5-1, Lori. Katie's got to get back in this match. Katie's got to get back in this match. All right, here we go. The ball is up near the goal. No, back at the mid court there. Okay. I'm definitely not a sportscaster, guys.
Come on, Jim Nance.
Yeah, I'm not Jim Nance. That's for damn sure. Okay, the ball's back up. It's still at the bottom part of the. It's at the upper part now. Okay, it's at the bottom part. Oh, good. Oh, Lori scored again. Katie, you got to get back in this match. 6-1, Loriana. These kids
He's been practicing.
Yeah, it's funny they hardly ever play this thing. We just got. Oh, wow. 7-1, Lori. Katie might get.
Katie, you're getting your butt kicked.
Katie might get pissed off and jump over the table. You never know what could happen here. 8-1, Loriana. Wow, what a blowout so far. And Lori's just laughing and giggling her little ass off. Here we go. It's getting good now. Only on this show, guys, we cover a live foosball match.
And she's even multitasking on the phone while she's doing it.
No, she's using it for scorekeeping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dogs can come down. Bring the dogs down if they want to come down. Katie just scored 8-2. Watch that camera, Lori. Who's coming down? Alex is coming down. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Junior's coming down. We're in trouble now.
Come on over here. Sit down. Fine, don't sit down. Well, I've been busy doing a show. All right. All right, we get a little more strategy here going, I'm thinking now. Okay, you got to leave your goalie down. You got your goalie wide open up right now. 9-2 is the score here in the match. Alex, you going to help me commentate this match? No? Okay. Alex is in a bad mood tonight. 9-2.
Tell him no grumpiness.
Yeah, okay, here we go. Oh, there's a second ball out there. What are they doing here? Double ball action. They're doing some multi-ball.
Playing with 2 balls.
That's 10-2. That's 11-2. Not. No, that's not right. You play 1 ball. Okay, well, you scored all 3 of them? That's, wow, 13-2. We need to see, this match. Oh, here we go. It's turning into the grudge match of the year right here, ladies and gentlemen. Right here on some kind of radio show. We have a live foosball tournament on video. Oh, good block there. That was a good block. Oh, we saw a score. Katie scored 13-3. Katie's getting back in this match. Oh, she's putting her hair in a ponytail. She's getting ready now. She's set. She's psyched. She's pumped. Okay, here we go. She's getting back in the match. This is getting good. Okay, ball's back down near. Oh, Lori scored again. 14-3, Loriana. Playing the 20. Oh, they want to extend their score to 25. Okay, well, they're going to go to 20. Just remember, the tournament ends at 10 o'clock, guys. So no matter what the score is, we'll see what it is at 10 o'clock. All right. So, for those of you listening on the radio going, what the hell is this? Because, as it is right now on the video, it's a little bit easier to see what's happening because there's a video. We have a live video.
Live sports entertainment. Come on, Katie. You're picking up balls from that end way too often.
Okay, here we go. Got the girls in a grudge match of the year playing foosball. Yeah, we know that, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Ooh, good block by Katie there. Oh, she scored. All right. 16-4. 16-4. Okay. All right. There we go. Only on this show, we have a live foosball tournament. We're giving you sports right here on Some Kind of Radio Show, folks. There is no other live sports, so we're giving it to you. Right here on Some Kind of Radio Show, the Ocho.
That's good.
SK Ocho.
SK Ocho. There we
go. We're SK Ocho right now, everybody. SK Ocho. And I got my little co-host Ducky right here. Oh yeah. Only on this show. Yeah, that's my buddy. He's on my lap. Okay, they're serving. Wow, that was a quick serve and quick score from Lori again. What's the score now, Munch? 18-5. We guys playing at 25 now? Okay. 18-5. Katie's got a lot of making up to do here. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens.
Hey, come on, Katie. Make a game of it.
Come on, Katie. We're all counting on you here. I had money on this game.
What, 3 cents?
4. I had 4 pennies, so I put it all on this game.
What a bidder you are.
I know. I mean, there's not much else to do. I don't have any money left, guys. I mean, I paid all the bills today. Oh, another score for Lori. Lori's getting, like, brutal. I mean, she's, like, showing no mercy. She's like Cobra Kai. Mercies for the weak. That's what she's saying.
I guess 20 wasn't that bad of a ideal scoring there.
Yeah, and there goes Alex. They're in the middle of the turn. Okay, Alex is getting the balls. Alex is playing ball boy.
Ball boy.
No. Oh, wow, we're going to do a multi-ball, 6-ball action here. We're going to see what happens. Oh, there's some scores. Oh, a bunch went in the... It's like multi-ball here. And there's balls flying everywhere.
Machine.
Some balls went into Lori's goal. Some balls went into Katie's goal. Let's see what happens here. I mean, we'll find out in a minute. Oh, another one went for Lori. This is insane. There's balls flying everywhere, folks. I can't even tell you what balls are going where. There's so many balls flying around here. It's balls everywhere. Of all that, how many got who, what got where? Check the other goal. Check the other goal, girls. This is like...
In this whole segment, I've been on mute. So I'm definitely a professional. I've had my mic on mute this whole segment.
You've had your mic on mute the whole time and you're talking and no one hears you.
Yeah. I was wondering why nobody was responding to my commentary.
Alex, why don't you join Katie? She needs a hand. 24-6. Okay, Katie's going to mount the comeback of the year here.
Game point.
Game point right here. This is the game. This means the game right here. Oh, and there it is. 25 points for Loriana. And Katie's like, I don't care no more. This game's over. It's done. Alex, you killed the game. You know what, Alex? You should get some payback for Katie. Not on my team. I'm not playing. He's on whose team? You're voting for Lori? That ain't right. That's bull crap. And you're stealing Oreos.
Alex is stealing Oreos.
You stole Katie's fudge stripes. So I think you should seriously apologize for that.
Oh, that's not right.
That's not right. Yeah, yeah. Anyway. Oh, well, the game's over. I think we're just going to go ahead and end the show at this point, guys, because I'm done. I have nothing else to talk about. Yeah.
I have a suggestion for next week's sports game. Glow-in-the-dark water bottle bowling.
Well, that could be interesting. Water ball bowling. That's not a bad idea. Water bottle bowling.
But it's glow-in-the-dark. What you do is you pop open the water bottles, you drop a glow stick in, recap it, and then you...
That could be
you know.
interesting. We could have fun with that, and we have a room to do it. All right, everybody.
You have
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. All right, we're going to go ahead and end the program, and we're going to call it a night, guys. Thank you, everybody, for tuned in, and we'll see you right in a couple weeks. So.
See you guys. Good night.
All right, everybody. We are
guys.
out of here. We'll see everybody in a couple weeks. Have a good night. Be safe, guys. All right, some kind of radio show coming at you. We are out of here. Have a good night.
Bye. Maybe I'll learn to, unmute the mic.